Okay, hopefully that's better. I was getting some weird ass audio feedback loop for a minute there.
Oh, that's so nice. You have all those stats and everything.
I tried. Try to make it easy. Try to make it
What the
viewable.
fuck, Rudolph? 19 intelligence.
My AC is actually 18.
And my max
But-
HP is 32. Some of these things aren't quite correct. They can be fixed later.
It's gonna be okay.
Typos real late at night. Where is
So am I
Rudolph,
only supposed
though?
to see one person?
Yeah, right now.
Oh.
You know, for some reason I thought Apollo would have a bigger beard.
I actually did before I took it off not too long ago.
Oh, he has the biggest beard.
Well, of everyone here.
We need Rudolph, though. We're missing our Necro.
We got 12 viewers, and only a quarter of them are us.
Hey,
The reindeer's here.
indeed.
It
took 3 sessions for someone to finally make the joke.
Oh my god.
Hey, I can see Cass and Becky on the stream.
So
They're tiny little boxes.
3 sessions too many. Becky looking cute as shit.
Excuse me, I was kidding. I'm kidding.
So it's
I'm
like,
kidding.
bitch, that's my bitch. Fuck off,
You
bitch.
right?
You're right.
Yeah, that'll be my bitch soon, don't worry.
I don't know.
So did,
Fuck it, let's just take them both.
Was that Rudolph that got back to us finally?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just muted right now.
Listen. You just told a polyamorous woman to take them both. You don't want to do that. Not on their behalf.
I mean,
Thank you.
I could. It doesn't involve me no matter what, so go have fun. I don't fucking give a shit.
Implied consent, interesting.
Wait a minute.
I don't think he can consent for the both of us.
I cannot, but I also don't care. That's up to all y'all.
That's terrible.
That's good.
Terrible.
Thank you.
Fair.
I can say whatever the hell I feel like. Doesn't mean anyone has to listen to me.
Oof.
You're right.
So, Rudolph, you there to where you can give us an intro, or are you still getting settled in here?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, why don't y'all introduce yourselves, tell people on Twitch what you play.
I just realized, are we in alphabetical order?
Oh, yeah? That's...
We can go left to right.
Erebus would have been for Erebus, excuse me. No, Elsaria. Yeah, we were like in reverse. I don't know.
We're in A order.
Yeah. Oh, not anymore. Well, we,
Oh shit,
Amar.
I just realized I should probably put on a shirt if I'm about to
Yeah, you probably should put on a fucking shirt, Andrew. God damn it.
It's not that casual at D&D tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not wearing pants, so I mean...
Yeah, but you're only showing your face. Doesn't matter what's below the fucking camera. Just don't point the camera at your junk, dude.
Don't tempt me with a good time, alright?
That's a different website, boys.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be the first time someone's got the websites mixed up.
Yeah, but
Sorry, doing a strip show
our
on Twitch.
last time.
I mean, not necessarily. We just have to have someone else fucking host the stream now.
Oh my lord.
Fair enough. Oh gosh, guys. So let's do some.
is on.
Let's do some intros. And can start with Cass. Start with the C.
Alright, I'm a caster here. There is a voice that goes with it, but I forgot what it is. It'll come out later, I'm sure.
I can see Rudolph.
I can't. He'll show up eventually.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a tiefling warlock that's chaotic neutral, and I do dumb shit. Alright, that's the intro.
Probably the most accurate intro.
Yeah, really. It's nice and concise.
Oh, I can be seen on stream. Interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of, Elisaria, or L, or Layla, who are you playing?
Yes. Well, as stated before, I'm playing Elysiria. I am the group's protector, Osmar life clan. So I am the healer.
What about Erebus over here? Who are you playing?
Hello, I'm playing Erebus Flame Tongue. I am a paladin slash bard. Also a tiefling. Very chaotic. Not sure about neutral, but yeah.
We have Kiora.
That's me. I'm playing Kiora. She is a Triton Paladin, lawful good.
Lord Corin, Sea Raven.
I'm Lord Corin Sea Raven. I am a Torment Crusader who basically just finds things go bump in the night and hits it with a flail.
That'll do it.
Last,
Hey man,
last but certainly not least, we've got Rudolph.
Hello, my name is Andrew. I'm playing Rudolph Almonsi, the High Elf Wizard. He's been an aristocratic asshole, kind of fell from the top. Pretty secretive, pretty sheltered, but has good intentions at heart.
A little bit of a dichotomy there, so. And who wants to tell people what y'all have done so far while y'all have been running this with me? Long story, all the way from the Gnomish invasion.
I wasn't here
Yes,
last week.
the knee-high revolt.
The knee-high revolt, that's right. I mean, we could do initiative if we have to, guys.
I'm saying I'm laughing at the fucking comments. I just saw someone talk about a fucking gallon of Ellis.
Well, have you ever seen Team 4 Star?
Of course! All these squares make a circle, all these squares make a circle, all these squares...
Wait, what's up with him? Don't mind him. He just finished dropping a gallon of LSD.
Sorry for the background noise, but where's the Twitch link?
Where's the what?
Where's the Twitch link? Oh, okay, thanks.
I swear, like, all but 2 of the viewers are just us.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's more about keeping y'all's games than anything, because when this is all said and done, you'll have, like, basically throw them
We'll
on
have an
YouTube.
archive of it somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. You have fun with the
I do like
campaign.
that.
But yeah, we need to talk about what happened to get us to this point, because we're kind of just jumping into it here.
I wasn't here from the very beginning. Rather not.
You were, in fact, here from the very beginning.
Talking about
Not for the knee-high revolt or whatever the fuck.
Knee-high revolt.
Oh, that was the background.
No, it was an apparently like a gnomish labor revolt that happened near Daggerford. That apparently not every gnome was still alive, and we learned that apparently their leader was actually just a very racist halfling necromancer.
Necromancer, you say?
Yes, Rudolph, you were there.
I guess I'll fucking do it since someone else will.
I fucking started, man. People supposed to fucking
Alright,
keep
so
the ball rolling.
killed a bunch of gnomes. Castakir is racist, and I didn't say that, but yeah, he is. We killed those people, and then whatever that lady's name was from Daggerford. What was her name?
Duchess Morrowind.
Duchess Morrowind asked us to deal with the vagabonds who were supposedly cursing people just outside of Daggerford. So we went over there, had a nice little chit chat with them, had a little party with them, and they told us a story of this faraway place. And then we hopped in a cart with them on a long journey, and we rode with them to... I forgot the name.
Hopped in that cart for no seeming reason, by the way. Just fucking did it.
The valley. The valley itself.
We're in Barovia.
Yeah, it's called Barovia, and then y'all also went to a little village eventually that's also named Barovia.
We jumped in the cart because we wanted to help them.
Sounded like fun. So we
Yeah,
hopped
but
in the
what,
car.
the mission originally was just to get rid of them or whatever, and we never even like
What?
reported back. We were just like, all right, we're
No,
going.
we did
No,
report
we did.
back.
We did.
Oh, we
Oh.
And
did.
then we
got
went
a
on a
little bit of
shopping
gold.
spree. Then we hopped
Yeah.
in the cart and left because they asked us for help, and we decided to give that help.
Do you not remember spending like 300 gold on dumps?
I
Anyways.
actually did.
Like someone bought a bunch of fucking bear traps.
Anyways, so we hopped in the carts and we
Those bear traps will come in use.
say that. And we went on a little cart ride all the way to Barovia. It was very spooky. We entered some spooky gates. And
Took
then
3 damn days.
3 damn days. We passed through a decrepit village, and then we saw a fortune teller whose name I also forgot.
It was Madame Ava.
Madam, yeah, her. What is happening in your background, Becky?
Someone is
I'm so
screaming.
sorry.
That's
Something-
not mine.
Someone's on coke in his background.
It's
Oh
definitely
my
Pretty
god.
much. I'm in the middle of a meth lab right now.
No one light a cigarette. You'll go up and
Yo,
play.
hit me up with some of that.
Anyways, so ignoring the meth lab part, we Madame Mavo told us we had to get 3 items to help with the curse that has fallen over Barovia. You can read them on the milestones right there on the splash screen. Anyways,
Fancy.
ooh. And so we departed on our lovely adventure. We decided to go back to that decrepit village. On the way, Erebus saw himself being hung. Spooky magic, basically. We fought some weird fucking, I don't know what to call her. Tree
And a
lady.
bunch of twigs. That's
And a
that's
bunch
the
of
important
twigs.
part.
We
Big
fought
lady.
where the wild things are.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we fought where the wild things are, and then we made our way to where me, Kasakir, decided to eat some lovely meat pies from the lovely Lady Morgantha. They are delicious. I got high as fuck.
Crack pies are the best pies.
and they're made out of
Those are
children.
fucking ecstasy pies, dude. Dude, stop getting ahead of ourselves, man. That
Yeah,
comes
true.
later.
Comes later. Let me tell the story. Anyways, and then we saw her kidnap a child named Lucius. And so everyone
wants
else
to live.
decided. Yeah, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, decided to chase after her and try to save the child. And then Kasakir said, "This ain't none of my business, you fool. You gon' die." And so me and Erebus, the other tiefling, let them figure it out. And eventually she gave us the child and disappeared. And we didn't see her for a while. And that was session 1. I believe it ended there.
Yeah.
Yes.
As we kind of just sat there and like talked about it.
Afterwards, session 2 happened, where it started off with the parents, where some devious things happened to his drug addict parents who sold the child to Morgantha for those sweet, sweet pies, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
That did indeed happen.
they're drug addicts. So that's the important part. Sold. And then after that happened, we decided to take Lucius with us. We found an inn. I tried to hire the 3 women there to have sex with me. It did not work.
Critical failed even.
Yes.
You really did insult them. It's kind of actually no.
No.
Erebus insulted them directly.
insulted them.
Yeah.
Kasrakir and Erebus kind of blend together sometimes.
They were basically the same person. Anywho's, after that happened, we
You have to
met
the
a
same
dude
jackass.
by the name of, I forgot his name.
Oh shit! Wasn't it?
Pulling up my notes as we speak.
That's Ismark. That's Ismark the Lesser.
Yeah, that dude. We met him. He's like, "Hey, help me get my daughter or sister
Sister.
to safety away from Strahd, who lives in a big ass castle that we could just faintly see on top of a hill
Strahd.
over the fog."
Yeah, bro, it's Strahd.
Strahd.
Who we think may or may not be a vampire.
He's
I
probably
think we've been directly
though. I
told.
mean,
But
he's probably
I
just
think we've
a
been directly
Possible.
told.
Yeah, I mean, he's been referenced as one.
yeah. Anyway, and then so we went up with the sister, and then the sister's like, "Well, I have to bury my dad, who had a heart attack because of all the stress of Strahd." Okay. And so we went to the place. We met the father.
Before we did that, we kind of just sat there and bitched about how we didn't get paid. Pretty much anything we're doing here, we don't get paid for.
Yeah,
no, you bitched we didn't get paid.
Hey, I'm an aristocrat. You think I'm gonna be fine with that?
All right,
Yeah, and
anyway.
I am too. You don't hear me bitching.
All right, let's just try to get through this so we can actually play the game. Enough interruptions. Let's finish this recap so we can play the game. So anyways, we met the local church guy, father, whatever. It's not really important. And he has what we assume is a vampire child locked in the basement. And we got permission to bury that chick's father, Ismark's father too. And then we did that. And then a bunch of fucking wolves appeared and a spooky figure appeared right before the wolves decided to attack us. We fought the wolves. No one died. Erebus almost did, but no one died. And then
I ran like a little bitch.
yeah, I don't really remember what happened after that. It's kind of
Fucking Rudolph started running.
We
laps.
We got the
We were
fucking
trying to
letter
get
from
rid of that other
Strahd. It
cow.
was like dropped by a bird. Then we went into the temple or whatever and we slept. And then
Y'all went back to the Burger Master's residence.
yeah,
Which is
well, I mean, we saw the Strahd's ultimate power.
You saw apparitions of thousands of adventurers that had fallen throughout the time, gradually all rise from the graves and make an ascent towards Castle Ravenloft.
Yep.
yeah, that happened.
And then y'all went to sleep on that.
Yeah, we slept. Well, I ate another pie, and then I went to sleep. And then we got Ismark and his gathered her up, and they're like, take his safety either to Vallaki or whatever the other town's called. It's not really important.
Cricks.
We started making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and they're home.
That was perfect.
And then we kept on going, and we came across a spooky windmill that they informed us is called the Bone Grind.
Yes, the bone grinder.
Bone
Before
grinder.
the windmill, though, you had a run-in with a carriage.
Oh yeah,
Was that before the windmill?
It was.
Yeah. It's a magical carriage.
yeah, magical carriage. I tried to pet the horse. The horse did not like it.
Oh yeah, because we got invited to go see Strahd because he says that he's the one who brought us here for reasons.
Yeah, we kind of skimmed over that, but the letter was pretty damn important.
Oh yeah, there's a really important letter where Strahd invites us for dinner, and that's all really sad.
Which we denied.
Oh, did we deny it? Fuck.
We kind
Anyways.
of denied it and half like bitched at each other about it, but mostly we.
Just a moment to that guy in the comments, or
that.
that guy in the chat. You can make as many suggestions you want. Doesn't mean we're going to listen to you.
Castor
but
Pier
please,
will
say whatever
probably
you want.
listen to them because Castor don't give no fucks. Anyway,
The fucking chat sections is Cass's inner monologue.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
that would make
Got
a
'em.
lot of sense. Anyways, so after we had the spooky run with the spooky carriage, we made our way down the spooky road to the spooky bone grind where there were spooky noises, and
Oh my
Castor Pier
God.
immediately walked up to it, knocked on the door, and Morgantha answered. And,
Oh, the other thing, when you were walking up to it, a fucking raven kept trying to dive bomb you, like it was trying to tell you something.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And I asked if I could buy
Which
more pies.
Rudolph was completely believed that was her familiar.
Yeah.
And
Anyways,
was
so
definitely afraid of.
yeah, so I bought more pies, and but they would take an hour to get ready. So at this point, Kasakir and Erebus decided they would hang back and wait for those pies to get ready. Everyone else continued down the road, surprisingly
Because
safe.
fuck that place.
As an amazing party would do.
Yes. Kasakir and Erebus waited. Everyone else made it to Vallaki safely. As Kasakir and Erebus finally got their delicious, succulent edibles, meat pies, that may or may not be made to children, as there were children's screams inside of the windmill, but that's not
And
important.
bones.
Oh yeah, human
And
bones.
bones.
Can't
Oddly
forget the
arousing.
human bones. Yeah.
Shut up, life cleric.
Many bones.
All the bones.
Anyways, me and Erebus made our way downtown to Vallaki. We kept going, and all of a sudden there were 16 wolves following us. So we did what any true adventurers would do, and we climbed a tree. We both succeeded on our throws and made it up the tree, and I blasted a wolf to hell. And
Somehow.
then the wolves all scattered, and the rest of the party heard the wolves howling, decided to come investigate, and found us in a tree, where I proceeded to jump down because Lord Corin said he would catch. He didn't do such a good job. I landed completely fine and was unharmed.
I took 7 fucking damage for your sins.
And then we walk back to Vallaki, and we are about to enter. Did I miss anything?
I think that was everything. That was very concise.
We kind of glossed over as we were making our way before the party split and before you got to Mark.
That's a different campaign, Daniel, and you know it.
Did y'all?
How'd you know it's me?
We found the black carriage with the black horses that just like apparated out of nowhere, and we kind of sat there and bitched.
I'll in a second, Dan.
Rudolph was like deathly afraid of it. I think like someone went in there. I think it was probably like Casper or Eric, but someone like walked in there and started like shooting it or something like that. Not just
Dan.
spooky detail in the spooky campaign.
Y'all also.
Okay, Dan, to answer your question, there's only one person who consistently calls me Bera in this group, and that's you. That's all I knew.
Bear.
So, one thing we kind of glossed over is there's a bit of a prophecy that y'all got from Madame Ava, where y'all are.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
Yeah, that's a pretty big oversight.
Yeah, as perilous.
Yeah, just a minor one.
As perilous as this journey is, there are 3 items that will greatly come to your aid. One that tells you about your enemy, one that is a powerful force for good and protection, and the last being a sword that is made out of sunlight. So you have a little bit of guides. We've escorted Irina, Ismark, and Lucian to Vallaki at this point, and reunited, you guys would be heading westward.
There was also we were supposed to be looking for a man of music with 2 heads, who was in place of hunger and great sorrow. There was a missing child that was key to present release, and there was one who would greatly help us in the battle.
You're breaking up a little bit on your audio, like cutting.
Oh, sorry about that. Basically, we were looking for a man of music with 2 heads who lived in a place of hunger and great sorrow. There was the missing child that was key to a treasure's release. We were looking for a place where sickness and madness are bred, where children once roamed. Spooky prophecy type stuff.
I have a weird things y'all are kind of looking out for, but other than that, you've kind of just been following Irina at this point and looking for any overlaps. And as y'all are approaching what you know would be Vallaki based off the map that Irina gave you, coming down the old Svalovich Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates, with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside of the gates are a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them. What do y'all do?
I'll walk up to that bitch.
As the shadowy figures come more into sight, they seem to be guards that are carrying large pikes, and they notice your approach and say, "Yeah, who goes there?"
Oh shit! Time to remember the voice, boys. Give me a second. Gotta get in character.
Oh my god.
I'm from a city from far. We to search your city. Maybe we allowed in.
I still have you breaking up ever so slightly, though.
Sorry about that. This mic is not very good. May we be allowed in? We are seeking to come here.
We don't take too kindly to strangers around here.
I kind of push like Eastmark and what's the sister's name again?
Irina.
Irina. I kind of push them to the forefront, and it's like kind of like showing like, hey, we have like Barovian natives with us.
Well, I sure do look sad enough.
Indeed, we are trying to escort them.
Why should we let you in? We're gonna need something better than you're trying to find solace or rules here, you see.
How much to make you look the other way while we come in?
I don't know. How much do you have to give?
That's not how this works.
Well, I suppose 10 for me and 10 for this gent over here. We might let you in since you being outstanding chaps and all.
So be it. Here you go, fine lad. And I flick them 10 each, 10 gold each.
So take the 20 off your sheet there and
Damn, baller.
almost as a wide-eyed mongrels bearing down on a corpse, they're all too happy to pick up this money and open the gates for you.
So, Irina, are you gonna reimburse us for this, or?
Seems rather steep of a price.
I'm not exactly the one with the money.
Don't worry,
Mark-
chaps. This is on me.
That's okay. Do you mind handing me the pastry that I want?
I have no idea what you said.
He's asking for the pastry that you bought for him.
Oh.
The one he paid double for?
It cost you 5 gold, not 2.
I already paid double. I don't think we could pay anymore.
Did you ever actually give me the gold?
Yes.
Yeah, he gave you the gold.
I think you did.
Fine. So be it. I'm a man of my word. Take your stupid pie.
Fucking reluctantly.
Reluctant as fuck.
Give up the pie.
I gave him the pie.
So what do I write in my inventory? Just crack pie?
I just put it as edible. So now I've got 8.
Crack pie X1.
Edible.
Hey,
What
how much
is
do
this
these
thing?
weigh?
Probably about like a pound, half pound each, somewhere around there.
It's a pretty good sized pie.
Yeah,
This is our fucking currency here, or actually just fucking pies.
That's 8 pounds.
We trade in pies and pies only.
Hey, look, I mean, why not? So, I mean, if I can get high as a kite on demand, why not?
If I were anyone other than a crusader.
On demand. Oof.
So, looking around at this place, there seems to be a little bit more life to this village than what you've seen in Barovia behind the walls. There are a little bit more people out in the street. They're not reluctant to make eye contact. The buildings are in far better shape around here. And all in all, I mean, this is probably the closest thing you've felt to an actual town since you've gotten here.
Still looks rather ominous, doesn't it? But it's probably better.
Now we need to find a place for the two of them to stay.
Well, that is the question. Would you like to stay here? Nice, or would you have us escort you now?
This place seems far more protected than Barovia was, but we haven't seen the third village in this range. So, we'll figure
Yeah,
this out.
I was about to say. Big time robot.
Well, what should we do then?
I need a stiff drink. Let's find a tavern.
What is it with you and alcohol?
What do you have against alcohol?
Alcohol is the solution to all of life's problems, my friend.
Alcohol is what turns people into scoundrels. But, you know, that's my...
I mean,
But you're
I
fine
can
with
go
it,
for some
correct?
wine.
I could drink a bit.
Oh my lord.
But I do ask, I turned to Irina and asked, would you prefer to stay here, or do you wish to travel on to, what was the last town? Kirks?
Krex.
Krex.
K-R-E-C-X. Or is it Z? I can't remember. It's one of the two. But,
So it's
she would say, I do not know this village, so I would rather stay with you for the moment.
Well, into a tavern we go. shall we?
Simple enough, yes. That's
She's probably safer in our hands than her.
She's probably what?
safer in our hands. I can kind of understand what he says.
Yeah. So, I mean, y'all don't really know where an inn is here. You're gonna have to kind of explore around a bit.
Are there any
I
people
could go
walking
towards it.
out and about?
You see a few alleyways because you're kind of on the edge of the town, but there's more hustle and bustle as you go in and in.
Alright, who's moving the token? I don't want that responsibility.
I would move the token, but there's no oh, there's the token.
But there's no lies.
Shut up,
Lies
Becky.
and
I didn't
slander.
see it. No one asked for your opinion, Becky.
Damn!
I know. I know.
I asked for Becky's opinion, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You asked for her opinion after the fact.
Listen up here, you.
Adam.
You look to the south, and there seems to be this large stockyard that has several locked sheds along its periphery, and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. There's a wooden sign above the front gate that reads Arasek Stockyard. Parked at the south end of this stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon. Its colorful paint peeling off. Faded lettering on its side spell out the words Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy padlock secures the back door.
That looks like
A
fun.
carnival in a place as ominous as this seems rather foolish.
Kashakir walks up to it.
Yeah,
all
I kind of want to
people-
go check that out.
Yeah,
The people
Kashakir and
who find
Erebus
Barovia
walk
are
up to
probably
it.
the most needy for entertainment. Something to take the gloom away, even for a moment.
Are there a lot of people around this area?
In this area, it looks to be almost like a little bit of a trade hub. So there are people that are kind of browsing the markets in and out.
You said the back of this wagon is locked.
Has a very large padlock on the back of it.
Where's this music coming from?
Comes from roll 20.
Well, no, I meant like, is it? Do our characters say this music?
You're not audibly hearing this. Think of this as more thematic than everything.
I was wondering.
So can you give us a little bit more description of this carnival that we're seeing?
It's not so much a carnival, it's a carnival wagon. Just a singular solitary wagon. It's obviously got a front that looks like it's been drawn from, or has a beast of burden that draws it. It's very colorful in terms of what it is, but it's got some age to it, some wear and tear. You can tell it's obviously been traveling.
Are there windows on it?
There's not any visible windows that you see, or at least that you can glean what's on the inside.
How far
Does there
away?
appear to be anyone like stationed at it or anyone there specifically?
No one's really watching it, it's just kind of there.
Hey, Kaz, I need a distraction.
Oh, Jesus. Kazakir will
I believe you'll be the best man for the job.
begins to do a lively dance in front of the carnival wagon.
About 10 feet off Rudolph Platt.
While also singing the song of his people.
I'm just
I'm gonna-
mingling amongst the people now. I'm not even trying to stop anyone.
I'm gonna attempt to pick the lock on the wagon.
Do I have to make a performance check?
No, I'm going to say you could be distracting enough, as most people that are in this village, or at least as y'all have been around, you haven't seen anything other than humans. So your very presence as a tiefling is something that's like people are curious about more than anything.
Especially one that starts dancing and singing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We'll just slide off to the side a little bit. and try to
Erebus,
pick this.
you get probably within 5 feet when the wagon suddenly lurches as though something big has thrown itself against the inside wall. You hear the cracking of wood, the scraping of metal, and the snarl of something inhuman. Upon closer inspection, you see that the sides of the wagon are splattered with dry blood. You also see an inscription on the wagon's door frame that reads, "I bring you from the shadow into light."
Hot.
Well, okay. I'm gonna
Wait, is that, "I
whisper
bring
the
you from the
DM
shadow
and Erebus what I say. Because
into
it's an
light"?
infernal.
As far as like Daggerford and where most of us came from, are the other races beyond human common? Like, are we like a sore thumb out in this area?
You are definitely a sore thumb if you're not human here.
Can I just take a quick peek around, or is anyone watching me?
I would say people are probably more distracted by Cass at this point. I mean, the
The
wagon.
more entertaining tiefling.
All right, not that great.
I love that the whisper is followed up by a thieves' tools check.
Not the best.
Yeah, it's not going to be able to pop it. And as you're trying to get in there, I'm going to need you to give me a DC deck save.
Ooh.
All right, give me a Constitution save.
Yikes.
All right, sir. Sorry, that's not correct.
Gotta say, that is
Like, well-
quite a bit of damage.
Erebus is dead.
A small needle pops out from the frame of the lock and pricks your finger, and you have been poisoned for the next hour. You're also going to take 7 poisoning damage.
Ouch. I'm just gonna turn to
Yeah.
Kaz and shrug and walk away.
Walk away, fall over.
Do we all
dead.
see this?
Probably, it really depends on whether y'all are focusing on Kaz or whether you're focusing on Erebus.
I am paying attention to Kaz because he's entertaining. I'm just actively ignoring whatever Erebus was doing because plausible deniability.
Kiora would probably just be like walking around like the market amongst the people, just leaving the 2 tieflings to do what they do.
You trying to buy anything?
She would look. I don't know if she would. Is there any like? Is it stalls or is it like buildings?
They're more like stalls or like small little sheds, basically, where an owner can rent or someone can rent them out and peddle their wares out there.
She would probably look for. Do any of the stalls have like something that shines? Like shiny.
They
aesthetic?
all have a few different things here. I could go through an entire list if you wanted to.
Oh my god, it's fucking
Oh.
Tamatoa from Moana.
There's a lot of stuff. Like you see an abacus. There's some arrows. There's antitoxin backpack. There's some kind of book, a map scroll case, a chain, like a bunch of adventuring gear. You can buy different kind of focuses here, small little weapons, little things like ink, feathers, pins, like, you know, the basic kind of supply type thing.
There wouldn't be anything like arcane in nature, very ostentatious compared to all this.
You could buy a focus.
The book,
No.
the place where the book was.
It's just like a random book. Not like anything
it-
fancy.
Not anything fancy, just chilling.
What the fuck happened to the token?
It
Yeah, she's just
disappeared.
wandering around right now.
I
Yeah.
see.
She's interested about that book because books are nice.
Yeah, it would be like
Casper's getting fucking down right.
it would be like a collection of like small little folk tales and myths and as you're flipping through it, like all of them seem to end in a very horrific manner, with the main characters being, eviscerated or tricked or poisoned, stabbed, possessed. It's not very nice endings in these fairy tales.
Is the stall like the shopkeeper there?
There's like a bunch of shopkeepers, really.
Oh. So she'll find one and be like, how much for this book?
Oh, it's a fantastic book. Do you like it?
Yeah, it seems interesting.
I'm kind of things like book and literature, they don't really get away from here too terribly often. So my absolutely firm price is going to be 125 gold.
Whoa!
A nice piece of change right there.
Christ on a bike.
Are you sure
Fuck
you
that.
can't? You said they don't get away from here often. So maybe you want to sell it to get the stories out there.
You haven't been to Barovia very long. Let me put it to you this way. If you want it, you will pay that price for it. I have the supply. The demand is little.
Alright, fine. And she'll hesitantly hand over the price for it.
125 gold, and you get a book of grim fairy tales.
Yes.
Oh, I actually own
So
that
is that
book.
just like all of your money?
It's a really
no, I
expensive
still
book.
have 53 gold.
Jesus Christ, Becky.
Y'all go through and kind of start asking about little bits and baubles, and you notice that these guys charge almost 5 times the base price for anything that y'all want to buy. A standard grappling hook that would be 2 gold is now 10 gold. Things that are more intricate, like climbers' kits or hourglasses, go for about the same price, and there's nothing really
There's
grand
nothing cheap here.
grand that's for sale either. Like there's no poison vials, you don't see a spyglass anywhere, you don't see a spell book anywhere. Certain things that you would be able to find in shops just don't seem readily available here.
Like, there's no, jewelers or anything, so to speak.
Well, jewelry's rather rare in Barovia.
Ah, unfortunate.
But like I said, if you want it, you'll pay the price, so everyone always does if they need it bad enough.
I asked the merchant if there's a
Cheers.
tavern in town.
There's a bit of one. It's the Blue Water Inn. It's run by some fairly odd fellows, though.
Could you
Is there
possibly
any
give
with
us
any
directions?
without any odd fellows? You see, protect his
That was kind of
fight.
breaking up there for me.
What's wrong, Rudolph? Are you prejudiced against odd fellows?
Not so much prejudice. They're just a little bit off, you see. We've got ways of doing things in Vallaki. We all gladly follow the burgomaster's lead, and those that go or resist or oppose are looked down upon.
Understandable. Could you possibly give us directions?
You want to head towards the center of the town. Shortly after the 5-way split, you'll see it on the right-hand side.
Here, I guess.
Kind of that general area after the 5-way split. That's kind of relative to where you are.
Paula, did you get my message, by the way?
I know what it is.
You could totally do so. Just make sure that you're absolutely sure you don't want anything else to do with that wagon before you do so.
I mean,
This is kind of my way of saying, are you really sure you want to do that?
That means you
Which is
shouldn't.
always a bad thing.
That means you
But-
should do that.
But it's fucking hilarious if you do.
Like, I'm not
Do
gonna
it.
stop you.
I'm
Do
curious
it.
what he's gonna do now.
He's going to murder the whole party.
I mean, all of us against him, he wouldn't win.
Okay.
No,
You know what? I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself immediately after.
So
Jesus.
I'm gonna go through a little bit and pieces here, and I'm gonna tell you what you've lost as this wagon goes up in flame.
Oh, good lord!
Before that happens, since Rudolph is constantly paranoid, I'm gonna. Damon was just like kind of like an owl, just like shifting his head different directions. Really, I mean, we're all being looked at for like a motley crew. Is there anyone specifically that's like watching us or following us?
The majority of people in here are kind of watching the distraction that's been going on.
It's just Cass in the middle of the group, just twerking. It's like, who wants this tiefling ass?
So,
And I'd like to disguise myself as like a Vistani.
Aw,
This is standard.
cool.
Wait,
Blending
Kiara
the
actually
crowd.
bought that book. Oh well.
Yeah, I
Actually
did.
bought the book.
Oh,
I bought
over
the book.
okay, so you want to
$100
disguise yourself as a Vistani?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, after I run away a little bit, so I'm like not right
We're
next to it.
lighting the wagon on fire.
So this is what you guys lose out on as the wagon burns away here. It would have been
Oh,
50,
good lord.
50 electrum pieces and 600 gold worth of gems, a small prayer book worth 50 gold, a healer's kit, 3 wooden holy symbols worth 50 gold each, a silvered short sword, a crossbow that's been inlaid with mother of pearl worth 250 gold,
Oh, God.
a bundle of 20 silvered crossbows, and a worn leather case with gold buckles that, when you opened it, contained sharpened wooden stakes, a sack of garlic, a jar of salt, a box of holy wafers, 6 vials of holy water, a polished steel mirror, and a bone skull tube with a stopper chain. The skull inside would have been protection from fiends, and there's another one from protection from undead. But it's all up in smoke at this point.
I feel like the
Quick
sword
question.
would have survived.
Would any of the metal things in there survive the fire?
Well, let's talk about the more immediate threat of what
Does
happened.
anybody even
I
notice
wa-
this?
I want
there
you guys to all think of something for a minute. All the things that just burned, what would all of those have in common?
And something
Vampire
is something
protection.
is panicked inside the wagon, and it is mercilessly banging on the inside to the point where the wood eventually heaves and out pops. Someone give me a survival check.
Wait. So, did any of us even notice this thing just go up in flames?
Oh, everyone would be looking at it at this point.
I mean, once it's on
There you
fire,
go.
we probably all would notice.
I mean, people wouldn't see it right away, but
Rudolph
it's
has
on
no
fire.
idea what's going on, but he would, as soon as I saw a fire, he would immediately run off in that direction.
But the thing is, how long would it take you to see the fire? You wouldn't see it when it just started. You'd notice it when the entire thing would be engulfed.
I'm gonna shout, "Help! There's a fire!" and point at the wagon.
Cassifer begins dancing faster as the flames grow bright.
well, since
Cass dances
since,
to the beat of "We didn't start the fire."
since Elle's the only one that's
Oh
going to give me
my
a
God.
survival here, you notice that it's a armored tiger that breaks loose out of the,
Jesus Christ!
and it scatters.
Oh no!
It scatters the crowd that Kasakir has kind of gathered a little bit north, and begins to bolt its way as it sniffs the air, and
Yeah, I'm
seems
running
to
too.
head off this direction and then westward before you guys lose sight of it.
I just
No,
duck
not
out
a
of the
problem.
way of that thing. That's horrifying.
So anyway,
Man,
So
Seven hells just happened.
which direction did Tiger run?
Towards the
One
center
of
of
them,
town.
you guys notice that Erebus is no longer with you, and one of the crowd perks up. I saw a Vistani woman. And the crowd murmurs amongst themselves. They're like, "What? A Vistani in here? No, we don't let them in here. We'll seek her out and kill her." And
Where'd the other troublemaker go? Yeah.
Do I hear this, by the way, as they're shouting this?
this would be too far out of your earshot. But
Okay.
your group is alerted that your form is very, very consequential to where you're at right now. Guys, what do y'all do?
Castor
just kind of
goes in the
flipping out for a
direction the
moment.
tiger went.
So we got one going towards the tiger. What else?
I'd probably follow the tiger as well. Fuck it.
Two going towards the tiger.
Why not? Let's go to the tiger. Let's die today.
Three for the tiger.
Throw me in that lot as well.
Shrugs, totally in character. Totally in character.
Where am I in comparison to the rest of the party?
Most of the crowd would have been gathered towards the mouth of that, but there's open areas all around you. Which way did you head?
Probably like this way. Maybe hiding behind a tent or something.
It's probably south towards these type of buildings.
Yeah, just like right around here.
Are you
I'm sure he'll
trying
find
to
us
stay?
again. Shall
Are you
we
trying to stay put?
make our way?
Well, can I peek around and see if I can see the wagon from where I am?
It's definitely on fire.
Is there still a lot of people gathered there?
They've kind of ushered closer to you at this point because the tiger has scared them away from the opening. So, whereas it was clear before, there's a lot more humans that are kind of towards the south of it right now to avoid this crazy-ass tiger that 4 of your group mates have gone sprinting after.
Rudolph looks at the rest of the party. So, we were supposed to escort these people, correct? I mean, what are we doing? This is...
Well, there's now an armored tiger somewhere.
Send a
loose.
message to Cass and ask where he is. I don't see anyone from my party.
Will I
See
be
within
within
one-
120 feet of him?
I do not.
Yeah, you wouldn't be. It's a rather large town at,
This town's about a mile across. About a half mile tall.
Yikes, bro.
No response.
Rudolph walks towards the 5-way split with Lucian.
People are looking around. Give me a stealth check.
Walks to the center of the village with Ismark, Arena, and
Did Irina and Ismark witness all this happening?
Oh yeah, they're privy to it. They're probably a little horrified, honestly. Y'all are like 10 minutes into a new town and have set something on fire, so...
Well, we don't know that
tiefling?
party members set it on fire. Yeah, seriously, the fucking tieflings.
It's my stealth check.
Fuck that.
You definitely are not found. So you're secure for the moment. You guys that are going to chase this armored tiger.
Yes, Senior.
Yes.
So tiger's going to be able to charge at roughly about 80 feet a turn, and you guys can move roughly about 60 feet a turn. So you're able to hold pace with it till probably about the midpoint in town. And just due to the type of weather and just the constant mist, you lose it. But you see that it was heading westward towards almost like a church that's on a hill towards the west side. You don't know if it stopped there or if it continued beyond that, but that's the general direction it was headed. You're a bit out of breath at this point.
this is not our objective. Maybe we should
It
just
is
take
not.
these people to the inn and then, escort them when they need to.
Castor
that cart
loses
catch
interest and decides to go try to find his tiefling buddy.
Oh.
How in the hell did that cart catch fire, and why the hell was there an armored tiger in it?
Cascare acts like he knows
Not
nothing.
checks.
Cascare completely ignores Rudolph and decides to keep trying to find his buddy, Erebus.
I kind of asked, like, Ismark and Arena, like, are tigers a common thing in this land?
We have never seen a tiger.
Not even that one that just ran off?
I have read books about this striped orange beast, but I have never seen one before. We are more common to dealing with wolves.
Let's see.
Yeah, RAP all the loot. Did anyone realize what type of loot that was? Or am I the only one who noticed that?
Oh, I totally noticed. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, let's go to the inn.
So,
I definitely think I need a drink.
let me kind of resolve this in terms of how Erebus. What would you do at the point, like, the guards are kind of trying to sweep the area here, but you've managed to stay hidden. What do you do from this point?
And remember, Cascare is trying to find him as well.
I'd probably be hiding and spamming message and trying to find Cass.
Spamming message.
Because,
Are you keeping the disguise self up?
well, I don't know that they don't allow Vistani in here, and I don't know that it would be a problem if they found me like this. So, for now,
at least
yes.
From the previous village, we know that the Vistani are kind of like they have prejudice against them. At least the villagers of Barovia.
Well, would I know that?
And not necessarily, because you haven't heard anybody mention that they couldn't go into Vallaki.
Yeah, then I will
Fair
be hiding in a barrel or behind a tent or something and just spamming message. Like, where is everyone?
Do you return back to the scene of the incident here, Cass?
Yeah. Is the fire still going on?
You'd see a bunch of guards around it at this point. And
Oh, God.
one of them would be approaching and goes, "What the hells were you doing here dancing? Showing off."
Exactly why I wanted to leave.
Cascare responds. I saw a circus cart, and it reminded me of this one time in Waterdeep. There was a circus cart there, and I just always wanted to join the circus, so I got excited and started dancing.
This sounds like a persuasion type of thing.
It's a fair reason.
With disadvantage?
I'll do
I mean,
normal.
it is the truth, though.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, we don't know if it's the truth, but it sounds pretty convincing, even if it isn't.
So just normal roll.
That's good enough. He kind of buys that and he goes, "Well, we like entertainers here, but you may want to keep it to the Blue Water Inn. Or if you're looking for some real entertainment, head towards the City Ward, and we'll show you how Vallaki does it."
What was that? The place called?
Kind of the city center. It's you take the south road from the Five-Way. You can't miss it. It's rather entertaining.
What was that location called again?
It's kind of like the city center, or like just like the town center.
So like right
About
where
here?
I'm thinking.
Possibly. You'll have to go check it out and see. But your group's over near the inn now.
Okay.
And
I
as you,
asked them if they have seen another tiefling nearby.
we've only got reports that there was just one of you here. Are you saying there's two?
Just curious.
You didn't travel with the Vistani, did you? Someone said they saw one of them.
Oh wait, let me get back in character. I didn't. I traveled with the Burgermeister of Barovia.
Well, let me this be a stern warning to you. The Vistani are not allowed inside the walls. Filthy, dirty people and all working for the devil. No, we will not have their traitorous ways and their spies amongst our ranks.
Real quick, I technically work for the devil too. Would they know that?
a completely different devil.
Yeah,
Ah.
you have probably picked up on this point that the moniker, a lot of people that do not like Strahd refer to him as the devil, or the devil Strahd.
Gotcha. Gotta be more civil. There's too many devils, fam.
You would be picking up on Erebus's messages at this point, though, being kind of
Is-
close.
I can respond
Just
to message,
curious.
Yeah, you can.
Just curious, is Strahd's name kind of like the boogeyman type? Like people hear
Oh,
the name and they're like,
definitely.
when's that it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It invokes
Is it like a-
fear.
It's like
I guess
Voldemort
what
kind
I'm
of
kind of
something.
asking, is it like a faux pas, social faux pas to like say his name?
Yeah, it would be
Okay.
like people would audibly gasp and that kind of thing.
right? Okay, I responded to in whispers.
Okay.
So anyway, as we're following with Ismark and Irina, I just asked, what is the feud between these people and the Vistani? Do you know?
The Vistani are not welcome in any village, really. They are tolerated in Barovia loosely.
They seem so welcoming. Do you know why they've done?
They say the Vistani are the eyes and the ears of the devil himself. They are not to be trusted.
Can I make an insight check on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me check here. Shablam.
I don't see it though.
Yeah.
There we go. A little bit of lag there. Stoneface, you get the feeling that Irina is telling you the truth about this.
Thought so. Just curious.
I'd like to drop my disguise self, please,
Sure, absolutely.
and I will walk out to the wagon and help people put out the fire. People are still fighting the fire.
It's like a roasted cinders at this point, but they've managed to get a bucket crew of.
No, I'm still nearby, right?
Can I join the bucket crew or like throw some dirt or something? Whatever looks helpful.
Sure, absolutely.
Do I see anything shiny in the wreckage?
Yeah, same.
You're probably gonna have to give it a little bit. There's gonna be a formal investigation that goes on with this. People are gonna want to know why this wagon.
Why it burst into flames.
While a tiefling started twerking in front of it.
Twerking, then pelvic thrusting, then back again.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Anyways, I walk up to Erebus and I go, "Ah, another tiefling! Come, let us go drink."
So is the fire like completely out at this point?
Yeah, they probably snuffed it out because these events take probably 20, 30 minutes, and they've been ushering in water from a nearby lake that's towards the north.
All right, I'm gonna say, "Well done, lads. Drinks are on me," and then try heading to the tavern.
They were sprinting in buckets of water from the fucking lake.
So,
What?
Jesus Christ.
real quick, you guys, I need to grab some water. So,
Hey, look,
Like
if they
30
can run a fucking triathlon, then by all means.
Water break.
Yeah,
I will
they ran
be
pretty
right
far if
back.
they're running water from the lake.
Fucking Erebus. Well,
like on the stream, but not on Roll20. What is happening?
I'm too good for you, Becky.
Apparently, it's
you know,
fine.
Layla, I expected you to be a blonde. I don't know why.
Really?
I
Well,
expected
Her
like
token's
blonde, like
well,
I
would
think
it
it's
make
because
you?
of the token.
Okay, wait. I mean, would it make you happy knowing that I actually have to bleach my hair first? So technically, I am not naturally, but under this red, I am.
For some reason, I expected like mid back length blonde hair.
Here's a question: can you guess what my actual normal hair color?
I cannot.
Brown.
Black. It's jet black.
I was gonna guess, but it was not fair for me to guess.
Because
Oh
you
yeah,
already
'cause
knew.
you've seen me before, Becky. I think, right?
Yeah.
Fucking cheater.
So are we reconvening at the Blue Water Inn here?
Becky's
Well,
a
everyone's
legend.
together with the
Really
exception of
cute.
Casper
Yeah.
Clear and Erebus.
I'm assuming the two
you know
tieflings
what?
will come here to get drunk. This is a good place to wait for them.
Before we do that, I tell
Anyone-
Erebus about the town center where the Vallaki said that they lit there.
What were you saying, Becky? Were you going to say something?
And anyone wants some wine?
Yeah, it's wine.
I'll take some.
Would
We
you
talking IRL?
No, in game.
See, I was about to say is like I don't know if I can say yes on stream because I'm underage.
Holy shit, you're underage? What the fuck?
I'm 19.
I thought you were so much older. I don't know.
You're not drinking on stream, so.
Damn, am I the youngest then?
Well, I mean, I never said that, but
So if we're gonna, would you two tiefling guys react on hearing about this town center, or would you venture towards the end and tell the rest of the group?
We're discussing it currently.
Probably should go to the town center if that's where the party's at.
Exactly. We go to the town center.
So I'm gonna have to split y'all up real quick because two things are gonna be going on.
Why is it always the tieflings disappearing?
All of a sudden, music stop.
Yeah, sudden music stop. I gotta fix this and go through and find the maps.
And as battle music gets cued,
Cue up the Final Fantasy
Got 'em.
7 music.
Fucking get ready to die.
Before Armored Tiger shows up.
You know,
Yeah,
all of
with
this
all this
happened
counter that
because
you
I
can
rolled
bypass.
low. All of this happened because I rolled low on my thieves' tools, by the way.
You rolled
If I
one
didn't-
piece, so said, fuck it, I'm gonna burn this wagon to the ground.
Well,
What
if
the
it didn't
fuck
prick
is
my
wrong with
finger,
you?
I wouldn't burn the fucker down, but it did, and I was pissed, so.
That is
you got
not an
pissed at the
appropriate
walk.
fucking response.
Yep. So he set the motherfucker on fire.
Definitely in character.
This is
Sounds
why I
about
hate
right,
chaotic
though.
neutral so much.
So can you describe the end we're approaching here?
Absolutely. I'm actually setting up a map in the background for you guys. There's, as you're approaching, it's kind of a gray smoke coming out of the chimney of this large two-story building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which there are several ravens that have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. Irina would kind of point towards the birds and say, you know, it is a good omen if they have the ravens here. They are considered very noble beasts in Barovia. They carry the souls outside so that they may live a peaceful life.
Maybe we can get a few of them to follow us around.
Do you-
and give us
Do
better
you know
luck.
where this omen or this story came from? It seems rather. It makes me think. It makes me think of the devil. Like good omen. Do you know what possibly the origination of?
It has always been passed down that the ravens take the souls that are trapped here on Barovia and deliver them to the afterlife on the other side of the mist.
Makes sense. Back home, one of the One of the most powerful death gods is the Raven Queen.
The Raven Queen. We have not heard of that here. A long time ago, the people worshipped the Morning Lord, and his counterpart, the Night Mother.
The Night's Mother could
Do
be.
do I know anything about like the religious air, I guess, of the Solarium? Do I know like what gods they worship, or the man god?
This is the first you've heard of it, of this duality of gods here. But she goes on to say that the gods left this place long ago. Nobody prays to them anymore. There are a few religious devouts, but their prayers go unanswered, I'm afraid.
Honestly, the Night Mother could be another name for someone akin to the Raven Queen. And where I come from, the Morning Lord is a title of a god in Lathander.
Can I get some basic information about who the Morning Lord is?
You pretty much hit the nail on the head with the Dwarven. You are a dwarf, correct?
No, I'm an Asimir.
Asimir. Yeah, you would. Yeah, I mean, it's nail on the head that it's Lathander, or usually
Yeah.
an allusion to Lathander.
Yep. That's the Morning Lord is Lathander's epitaph. Technically, the Raven Queen is an epitaph. Her actual name is lost to time.
Oh, yes.
So you guys would be approaching this end right here, and I'm going to flash over to what the boys are doing real quick. I have y'all on two separate maps right now, so y'all would kind of be over in this area, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about what you see as you approach. The shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. At the north end of the square stand rows of stocks, locked in which are several men, women, and children wearing crude plaster donkey heads. In the center of the square, peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west. All around the square are posted proclamations. Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendance and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well. Signed,
Pikes will
the
be
Baron.
provided.
I'm sorry, did you say attendance and children are required?
And you should have just had a handout pop out on your screen with the Vallaki.
And children required. Okay, that's fucking ominous.
No, that was a little ominous.
You guys are trying to make sense of this when you feel almost like a tingling sense behind you. And as y'all, both of you actually simultaneously, and as you turn around, you see a rather imposing tall figure that seems to be in the center of a bunch of like guard-looking people. And he kind of points to one of the proclamations and says, "Down with them, all of them. We must be putting up the new proclamations. The festival is just in 3 days." And you guys kind of try to stay out of notice because, one, this guy gives you a really bad feel. And you notice when he turns to the side that one of his arms looks black. It's got talons instead of fingernails on it. It's obviously much more muscular than his human arm. It's intimidating. They seem to be taking down all the new flyers, and as they've kind of passed their way through the center here, you see that there's a new one. Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Attendance and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. Signed, the Baron.
Sounds fun.
A lot of festivals going on here. What the hell?
And this is just Erebus and Cassiopeia seeing this, right?
Yeah, and the rest of us are at the inn.
And while at the inn, you guys, doors seem to be not locked, but if you would like, I could open them.
Yes.
And
Let's go.
you get a really good vibe coming in here. There's like a really good smell of cooking in the air, and it's a very homey vibe coming in here. Something you haven't really felt much since you've got to Barovia. And there is a lady that is working behind the counter. She is eyeing you ever so slightly. We have not seen a lot of visitors in a while. You are fresh faces here, yes?
Yes, we were just strode into town, I suppose. A very nice place you have.
Yes, this is our inn. We are the Martakovs, the proprietors of this establishment.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Pleasure. I am Danica. She would kind of extend her hand to make acquaintances. What brings you to my establishment?
We are simply escorting some of our fellow compatriots here. Will it be alright if we invite the child in? This is not a place of certain
yes,
need.
Yes, you are all safe on the inside. We consider this a place away from evil.
And drinks. Do you have any wine?
We do.
Wine?
We have a bit more left. The supply has
Yes.
not come in lately.
See to it that they are stated for that.
We have the purple grape mash number 3 for 3 copper, or I can give you a pint of the much better red dragon crush for a silver.
Ooh, that one. For a silver?
Yes.
Yes. 2.
How much would a room cost per night? Several rooms.
We do them for an electrum piece. For a bed.
How much is Electrum compared to gold again?
It's basically half a gold.
Yeah.
It's a 50-cent piece, basically.
I will give her a gold for my room, and I'll have Lucian stay with me, and then I'll have the 2 others I'll pay.
For the brother and sister?
Yeah.
So you'll have roughly about 8 beds you'd have to fill by my count. 5 for the players, and then 3 for the NPCs.
I'll pay a gold piece for 1 room for me, 1 room for Kiora.
Marking off the gold from my character sheet.
Gracias.
I'll pay the room. You pay for the booze.
Yeah, that's done. How many pints?
Probably as many as a gold will get us. Which, if it's the good stuff, that's 10. So 5 per person.
Sounds good to me. So I'll ask for 10 pints.
Let's hope they actually have enough wine to fulfill that order.
10 pints, maybe a little much of the Red Dragon Crush. Perhaps you speak to my husband, yes? And there's been a gentleman that has kind of been eyeing y'all from the other side of the bar.
I will ask the bar maid if we can get some food for both me and Lucian.
Yeah, we have some wolf steaks.
I'll ask for, I don't know, like something like really high up.
We have wolf steaks, I'm afraid. Yeah, it comes with fresh beet soup and fresh bread, though, at no charge.
Sure. I'll pay for that for me and Lucian.
Today will be interesting.
The male proprietor is kind of giving a motion over and kind of towards Kiora and Corin. You look like the adventuring type, yes?
Would be correct.
Yep.
Indeed.
I have a bit of a request. I
What?
am sorry I could not fulfill your wine order. Do you find it to your liking?
Yes. I like all of the wine. All kinds of wine.
I kind of just like I half cover my mouth like she's kind of an alcoholic.
Just a tad.
Have you met me?
One poof.
My supply
She's
of
kind
wine,
of. You're a horrible alcoholic.
my supply of wine is nearly gone, and the next shipment is overdue, which is why we could not fulfill the order. I will give you what you seek if you bring me my wine. The vineyard and the winery is a few miles west of here. You just follow the old Solovich Road and the signs. My father is actually the one who bottles it.
I have
He
a question.
works the vineyard.
I have a question. If we bring you this wine, can we drink for free? Or discounted price?
I would say so. The wine is the lifeblood of the valley. If there is something wrong with my father and the vineyard, the entire valley's escape mechanism will falter and go away. The Barovians, we do not live the good life, but the wine gives us some kind of hope.
It is not kind to take away a people's simple pleasures. We can do
kind
this
of
for you.
eavesdropping in on this conversation. How much would it cost me to buy food for me, Lucian, and then I'll buy food waiting for Castor?
I actually read over and they offer the wolf steaks as a bonus, but you can always have free bread and free soup if you're staying the night. So it's just beet soup
That
and
sounds
bread.
awesome.
All right. Well, I'll just kind of sit down with Lucian and eat, and then keep the other two for Castor here. They're waiting for them to come.
Did you see that we said we were on our way back to the tavern?
I did now. Sorry, I'm all over the place when I'm DMing, so
No worries.
yeah.
Just figured I'd bring it up.
Definitely.
Also, Apollo, I think you still have to be right back. Cover
Oh,
over the
shit,
camp.
do I? Oh my god, now I feel like a complete nub.
So be right back. I mean, as long as they can still hear us.
Yeah, they can still hear us. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
And they can see our only drinking.
I mean, if they could see me, they'd see I'm drinking.
Yeah, the things we learned, guys. The things we learned. Alright, it should be fixed now. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem.
So, the gentleman who introduced himself as Erwin, has said that, like, he's got a little bit of personal stake in this wine vineyard that's going on, and if y'all could just check on it when he gets a chance, he would love to be able to, be able to be a proprietor for your drinks around here. Which is a little bit more than you got from the bartender at the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can tell us about the vineyard? Anything we should expect?
I'm sorry, the question again?
Is there anything you can tell us about the vineyard? Anything we should expect?
I am not sure. I am not the one that typically runs that. I run the inn. We keep in contact, yes, but I have not heard from him by the standard time that has passed.
You said it was your father that ran it, correct?
Yes, it is. It is a family business.
What would his name be?
I just had it up, too. I want to say it's Davian, though.
Damien, alright.
I could be.
Well,
could be
can you tell us exactly how long it has been since you've last spoken with him?
Yeah, it is Davian. Well, I feel proud of myself now. He says his shipment was due in like 5 days ago, and it hasn't come through yet.
Am I supposed to be seeing something other than a black square?
Ah, good point, because y'all would probably be here by now.
Yeah.
Like,
Bet.
else
Today's
to
interesting.
find-
We all get to learn what wolf tastes like.
Tastes like puppies.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the veal of wolf.
Do you guys have vision of the map now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No. Wait, there we go.
I just like how Ella's just been sitting outside this whole time while we're drinking and having dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've been kind of zoning out, I'm not gonna lie.
Is it that
Yeah, you're
time,
gonna go-
Lila?
No. It's like I'm
Outside for some
also...
food.
No, like I'm
As-
also kind of like in conversation with someone else who is,
Yeah, she's in
trying to go
conversation
through
with
something.
our
Ah.
wonderful random viewer
Oh, I'm
who
totally
hasn't
down with that.
left.
Well, I
Has
mean,
Erebus-
aside from the wonderful viewer who you have been mentioning.
As Erebus
Our-
and Kasrikir kind of
our
stride
only
in,
viewer
I
isn't
slide
one of
him the
us.
food that I bought for them, and I just say, "Sit down, troublemakers. I believe we found something to spend our time doing."
Thanks,
So
man.
did we.
It's so nice
Oh,
of you.
I asked the barmaid and kind of the tavern keeper if either of them know who owns that carnival cart on the other side of town.
Oh yes, he stays here in the upper floor.
Oh, this is going to be unpleasant news for him. It kind of burst into flames about a half hour ago.
Oh, are you serious? He will be furious.
Yeah, and
Yes,
a
I
big
saw that
tiger
movie.
jumped out, and everyone ran away. It was pretty terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
cool.
very. As soon as we straight into town, it
Oh, at
immediately
least
goes into
It
flames.
was
It was
incredibly startling.
quite a spectacle.
Yeah, I suspect it was tricks of the devil. It must have been it.
Indeed, it probably is.
You have too much of a
Yeah.
good omen.
If you don't mind me asking, is it common for ravens to perch on the seven? I noticed a lot of them.
The ravens are a good omen to the people. They say they carry the souls over to the other side of the mist, where they may finally be free.
Do you know where this story originates from? I'm curious.
I have heard it for hundreds of years. It was passed from generation to generation.
Do you believe it has any combination with the Raven Queen?
The Raven Queen. We have not heard of such a name.
Forgive me, I'm from far away from here. Curious of your new customs. Anyway.
No,
The
fairness.
religious types, we only serve two here. It was the Night Mother and the Nightbringer.
The Night Mother and who?
I think it's a Nightbringer, if I'm not mistaken. The Lightbringer.
Lightbringer.
Another epitaph of Defender.
I probably
no
have that
fairness,
wrong.
Rudolph.
Probably have that wrong.
Morning Lord.
Morning Lord, that's what it was, excuse me.
Oh,
None of
fairness,
the other
Rudolph.
gods are necessarily banned, are they? They're not worship here.
It's interesting because the people that would have a connection, like, they would have to explore that to be able to tell you all about it. You know what I mean?
The only one of us with any type of direct connection to the divine is Ella over there.
Anyway, I thank her for the conversation, and I stride up back to the Kasrikir and Erebus. What have you found? You were gone for quite some time.
They're having I guess a series of festivals.
Yes?
I think they
Says
said
that-
it starts in 3 days. It says
Yeah.
attendants and children are required. I'm quite intrigued.
And one of
Children
them,
are required.
and one of them apparently they give out pikes for some reason. I don't really understand, but
That is an odd restriction. Is that where you were all this time?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
would've-
we'll go.
Yeah, I would have noticed, like, in the streets there are wolves' heads that are up on pikes right now.
That's okay, Erebus.
Did you find anything else out while you were there?
well, I was running from the tiger for quite a while.
That was unexpected.
Quite a strange spectacle. Or was there anything of use? we have heard about. We've heard news from this gentleman over here about his father's vineyard. Apparently, he seeks help with getting wine or whatnot.
Apparently,
And
the
we'll be
Also,
able
just
to
kind of
drink
look.
wine free.
I also kind of
No
just
at a
look over
discount.
back at
Here we don't
Lucian
get to
and
bankruptcy.
Ismark and Irina, and I'll ask, this is where you want to go, or do you want us to escort you further? I'm very confused.
There is a church, I think. These people are nice, yes, but maybe it will be quieter there.
And then that is as far as you'll go, right?
We'll say a
Is
church
there anything
here
else
or a
you
church in
require?
the next town over.
There is a church here. I
Okay.
will I will either stay at the inn or stay at the church. It seems okay.
Is there
Wherever
anything
you feel
else you
comfortable.
require from us after that, or is that where you part way?
Yeah, I should be fine after that, I think.
Alright. So if we escort you here, maybe we can accommodate for this new man.
Stop by in a vineyard.
Erwin.
How far away is the vineyard?
Only a few miles.
There's
Few
a
miles,
few miles west of Vallaki.
You could probably
what
be
time of
going
day
back
is
in a
it?
day.
Still relatively early, like, y'all would have set out from Barovia real early in the morning and probably made it to Vallaki like around 10:30, 11, no, probably closer to noon with the events that transpired.
Oh shit, so it's early.
It's much earlier than I thought.
12:30, 1 p.m. in the day.
You said there's free alcohol involved if we help.
There's discounted alcohol
I believe there was
involved
a
if you help
discount,
them.
correct.
Discount alcohol. Count me in. Let us set forth at once.
Something told
For
me.
once,
See,
Councilor Kira and
I
I
knew they would be on the same page. Just saying.
Before we go, though, barmaid, can you refill this water skin with your finest wine, please?
I suppose so. She would be able to fill up, what is it,
I think a wineskin is like a half gallon.
Yeah, but they're dealing in liters in these, I think.
Oh shit.
Lucian's just kind of sitting next to me chowing down, right?
Kid eating a steak the size of his own face.
Is that correct, Apollo?
Yeah, absolutely. He would be chilling.
I'll just kind of ask him, have you heard anything about this town, Lucian? Do you know anything about it?
I know there's a big church in it, and it's supposed to be real safe because it's got a wall, and I heard the people are kind of strange, though. I heard the guy that,
Oh my
that runs
God,
this
it's so
place,
adorable.
he's kind of a dick.
Well, who would that be? I heard
uh,
some rumors of some sort of error.
Hearing this, the bar matron would be kind of like, shh. Have you been to the city square? Have you seen the people? Yes? You don't want to end up like them. Don't talk like that.
Yeah, I'm confused as to what your reference.
Remember
The
talking...
square.
Well, maybe the tieflings can shed some light on that.
Oh, yeah, there were people in stocks, and they had plaster masks on. It was quite entertaining, I'm not going to lie.
Masks.
Well, they're more like full-on plaster donkey heads.
This city continues to get more ominous and more strange.
Yes,
What are those people? I look. What are these people doing? What is it exactly?
Erwin would kind of pipe in and say, the burgomaster, he puts those who oppose him into the stocks and onto public display if he doesn't exile them, which is a fate almost as cruel as death.
In all fairness, Rudolph, one does not do things when in a stockade.
Hey, nothing wrong with exhibition.
Thank you, Ella. That was unrequired.
First of all, that was out of character because I didn't do the voice. Second,
I was gonna say, of course, the cleric of El Mater would talk about exhibition. Your holy symbol would be a cat of nine tails.
Listen up. That isn't the least of my repertoire. There's also voyeurism, but I don't talk about that.
Are we all in agreement that after we escort them to where we need to go, we go to this vineyard and see what's wrong with this father?
I say we go to the vineyard at once. I believe they can wait here for the time being. How much is a room?
A
An
room.
electrum a person, so a gold for 2. Everyone's paid for, but you two actually.
I do not
I'll
require
flick the-
much.
I'll flick the barmaid a gold. Consider it for those two.
I don't even think I've covered myself, honestly. Probably should do that.
There's 8 of us, so I think someone covered you. We basically just chucked in 4 gold.
Anyway.
I pay the gold for Casper Kira.
Yeah, we can share a room. We're basically stepbrothers at this point.
Yeah, they can share a bed. They'll just spoon all night.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm intrigued by this.
That's gay.
Is there something wrong with that, Becky? Homophobe.
So y'all guys want to head out to the Wizard of Wines?
Right before we do that, I'll ask Lucian, where exactly would you like to stay? Would you like to stay here?
Is it safe outside? I kind of like it here. And Danica goes, he could help around the house temporarily for a bit. I have children of my own. Bray.
Sure, I think that would be fine. Would you? Are you okay with that?
I don't know. They look like they could be fun. I'll stay here.
I hand Lucian like 5 gold. I just say, if you need anything while we're gone, feel free to spend this. And I walk over to the barmaid, and I also hand her 5 gold, and I say, please make sure that this child is taken very good care of.
Damn, baller, this guy.
I like the fact you're handing out gold in a society that's probably copper-based.
Yeah, they're
just hand them like $100.
They're overwhelmingly floored by this, but
He's a millionaire.
they're taking a look at your money, and they're like, hey, your money does not have the prints on it.
I come from a very far away land. I was the noble once, although I have kind of fallen from it.
Do not. It's validity. It's just this is not the money we see here. Here, I show you. And she kind of reaches into her personals here and pulls out a coin purse and pulls out a solitary gold coin, and stamped on it is the emblem of a very profiled, distinguished-looking man in kind of a regal attire.
And do I get the sense this is the devil?
It's the prince on here. The one they call the devil, the Strahd.
So he is even on your money, the devil himself.
He is everywhere.
Oh, God.
Rudolph, you do realize the one they call the devil is also the ruler of this land. It makes sense.
I realize
when
it,
his face is
but
printed on the money.
This is still...
Can I swap the gold coin with the barmaid so I have one with the devil on it? With the prince.
It would be like... yeah, I would say you can. They'd be a little apprehensive. Maybe do a persuasion check.
Who was the one who asked that question to me?
Ask which question?
Oh yeah, you'd be fine with it.
Oh, it was just talking about Strahd being the leader.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, I'll reply to you. There is something impressive about this man being on the money that they use. I don't know. It is a small thing, but it feels.
While Waterdeep and Neverwinter use golden dragons, other places in the world further from the Sword Coast do print the faces of their leaders upon money.
Huh. That is something I did not know. It was not really. Coin was not really my thing.
I want to say church is like that. I think.
Really, I have heard. I have read about it, but I do not know much. Anyway, Lucian, we will come and see you. We are going to attend to other matters.
Well, bye guys. Thank you.
If the place is only a few miles away, we should be here by night. We should be returned by nightfall.
Hopefully.
only noon. It's only noon. It should take us maybe an hour to get there at the most.
Well, even if it is, I have a feeling that there's a problem with the vineyard.
Oh, y'all are not in Barovia. I need to cache
It's
that
like,
map.
oh, this looks familiar.
Alright, so we're kind of about right here, right now.
Cool. So we're going to the
We're
vineyard?
going west. Yeah,
You still have
vineyards are-
Irina with you. You can take her
Yeah, she can
along.
go.
Yeah.
I'd ask her, do you want to be at the inn or do you want to be at the church?
I would be curious to learn about the faith here, but if you need me to go, I will go with you.
The faith is very interesting. Being not necessarily restricted, but being filed down to just the two gods seems rather
Would this
strange.
be the church here?
Uh-huh.
Well, then, at the very least, we can take a quick look at the church on the way out of town, and if she wishes to stay there until we return, she can stay. If she wishes to travel with us to the vineyard, she can.
The vineyard is south, so I don't believe we can get it.
He said to the west.
Yeah, it's a few miles west down the road. That's what it was.
The vineyard?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It is. I wrote it in my notes. Incorrect.
Alright, let's make our way downtown walking fast. That thing.
Let's go take a look at the church. We'll learn some stuff. Probably, if she wants to come with us, she can come with us. If not, we'll drop her off at the church. Pick her up in a few hours when we get back.
Probably pick her up.
Alright, so y'all would make your way gradually more and more downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Approaching the church here. And as it comes more into view, because you know you're in the fog here and kind of have to approach it, even though you know it's probably about 1 p.m. at this point, like the sun just doesn't feel like it's, you know, everything's got that gray tint to it, and just extreme amounts of cloud cover, very dingy. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked and stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church, a thin mist creeping among the graves.
Castlevania.
This mist, does it... I'm not really like trained in nature or anything, but does this look natural? Is it some sort of arcane effect?
You can't really divine that.
Okay.
It feels supernatural. That's the best way I could explain it to you.
Can I walk into the church?
Beyond us.
Absolutely. You could walk into the gates, into the church, and I mean, everything's just kind of got this sad vibe around it. And as you open it up, there are looks to be about 15 adults around here. They're packed inside this church, and the general vibe that you get is they're all afraid.
They're all afraid.
Afraid in general,
just like a general aura of fear around them. There are also 2 children in attendance right now, and you see a father that's in the back, kind of giving this uplifting sermon about how we're going to embrace the light, and that's how we keep each other strong and growing, and we're like a bush that's growing out of a pile of dirt. Basically, we're gonna persevere and keep working on.
He's in the back or like towards the front, like towards the altar.
He would be like, if you're opening the main doors, the pews would be towards the middle, and he would be all the way in like the far end giving his sermon.
I kind of step in and like sit in the very back.
I'll walk up to him and just I kind of want to just question him, be like, what?
In the middle of a sermon.
Yes, in the middle of the sermon. Yeah.
As you approach, you see that there's a small altar boy that's next to him.
All right, come on, someone make the fucking joke.
Can't do it.
I stand. I
I like how
kind
there's
of
one thing in Cass's above.
move the altar boy to the side and
Hey, you
just
don't know
like
my
stand
backstory.
by him. And I'm like, how do you know for sure?
What?
I think she's asking the
Said the
priest,
man.
not the
I'm
altar
asking the
boy.
priest, not the altar boy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, maybe that's the priest's voice. I mean, hey, it's canon now, Apollo.
He's-
There
gotta
we
do
go.
it.
No,
There we go.
he's not a eunuch, guys.
No, you got to do it.
He would kind of look you incredulously and give you like one of those little like finger motions of like wait a minute, and he brings his speech to kind of a rapid close and tells the people to go out and be blessed and feel the light of the morning Lord amongst them and spread it amongst the village. And kind of wrapping it up, he would turn to you. Now, young lady, what did you need?
Hi. You speak all this about going out and be blessed, and what did you say? Like going to the light to be stronger or something? I don't know. But how do you know for sure? How do you know? Like, I mean, the general demeanor here was all sad.
What is a bit of faith and hope, but something to cling to? Even if it is, as the common folk say, the gods have left us, it is that hope that I try to foster here.
I'm all for hope and faith. That's something we can see eye to eye on.
Are you looking to make more of a direct push towards faith?
Yes.
I have something you could do for me.
Such as?
You're the pious type, the helping type.
Yes.
I kind of walk up to them at this point. I'm just kind of chuckling to myself.
Gather your friends, and I will tell you.
Well, I don't know if all my friends are the helping type, but I can try. I can think
Lucky
of
shade being thrown.
two in particular that just kind of, well, do their own thing.
What if I kind of lean in and tell you that he explains in almost a whispered voice that this church was once hallowed ground, but the source of it has recently gone missing. He says this is not the safe place it was when the devil could just stride in on his own accord. I would implore you to return this source.
Alright. Is everyone else outside?
I'm probably about 2 feet away from
Yeah,
it.
I know you're but
It'd
like,
be kind of like a hushed voice between you two.
I'll probably
Sounds
be
like
heading
I'm just
outside,
waiting
In the
yeah.
back.
Yeah, me and Erebus are just chilling in, I guess, the front of the church, the opposite end of the church. We'll leave it at that.
I'm just quietly judging Kiora through my fucking helmet. So you're a Tormund paladin. You know better than to interrupt a sermon.
meh, it's fine. So she'll kind of like go and find everyone and be like, "Hey, apparently, like the priest wants to talk to everyone. He has another job for us to return the holiness to this place." He said it
That's
was
sound-
taken.
That sounds something like we should probably do, but we already have the vineyard and what took them with that's what. No?
I would kind of up there, honestly.
I mean,
Since Rudolph is against it, I will listen to.
I never said I was against it, but I admire it.
I mean, the church is supposed to be a safe place, you know? And if,
Irina would kind of
like,
pipe in
you
and
said
be like,
it's not.
I was hoping to be able to find safety here. A place where the devil could not stride. It is-
Kiora, I
Just
very much
not
agree
safe
with
here.
you. The fight in this dark, dark place, a beacon of light is always welcome. And the sour faces of these villagers, if there was something called the ground here, maybe they would be not so. So, I do believe that the vineyard is probably more important, but this is something we should possibly write down. And
Both are things we should do.
Yeah, we should do
indeed.
Doesn't hurt
It's
to
just
listen to, I suppose.
we
I
must
look back
figure out
to
which is the quicker task. Finish it first, and
I
then
look
do the
back to
other.
Ismark and Irina. That all right? So we escorted you here. Is there anything else you require of us?
If you could listen to the father, at least. If this place is not consecrated, then I would like to know how we can help make it so.
Yes.
I guess.
Very well.
I am not
Have
safe
to.
here. I mean, either that or take me to Grex.
That's what he said too. Like, this isn't the safe place anymore. Like, even walking in here, the general demeanor like was all like sad, and the father said he was holding on to like a small string of hope and faith. And I think
Let us-
it's our duty to help bring that
Let
back.
us speak with the father.
So, if your little gang that's joining you around here, he would go on to elaborate that until recently the church was protected from Strahd's depredations by the bones of Saint Andral, who this church is named after. It's also dedicated to the Morning Lord. These bones were sealed in a crypt beneath the church's main altar, but now it's at risk because someone broke into the crypt a few nights ago and stole the bones.
Do you know specifically exactly why the ground stopped being? Is it something that needs to be refreshed, like an arcane effect, or is it something that just happens and stays?
This would not be arcane. Its nature would be divine.
Saint Andral was part of the Holy Order. He was a warrior of the Morning Lord. His bones were interred beneath in the crypt here.
Then you believe that the presence of these bones would cause this area to be hollow?
Absolutely.
Then this is very important. We should find these.
If somebody took the bones, I don't know what kind of desecration they could be doing, but they've also left the town vulnerable.
Do you have any leads as to where we could find who or what stole this? I would very much like to help you.
I was the only person to really know about it. I mean, I mentioned it casually to Yeska over a month ago to put him at ease, but the boy would do no harm. I even
Do you believe that
asked
he
him
might be
if
the
he
one?
knew anything about the bones disappearing, but he said he didn't.
Do you have any suspicion that he might be the one?
He's a good boy. I do not think so, but you can talk to him if you do not believe.
Any other leads? Any other things that, any other whispers that might, any other people that might have heard of it, or?
No, we have tried to keep this on the quiet. If word were to get out that the church is no longer hallowed, then I do not know what it would do to the faith.
Well, I hate to think it, but I have suspicion that it might be one of the devil's subordinates. But maybe speaking to this man would be useful. I will speak to him, and I will come back to you, and we will decide whether we can
You're
help
talking
you.
about speaking to the altar boy?
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure there.
Yeah. No problem.
The voice.
Yeah, I don't actually sound like that.
So would y'all be approaching out the altar boy at this point?
Yes.
Because
I'm just gonna stand in the back and let
Look
them
at
do
that
all
train.
the talking.
it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's gonna be kind of. He's mingled into the crowd at this point.
Bye, Rudolph.
Yeah, Andrew just fucking walked off.
Damn.
He was the one who's gonna question it.
So the kid is mingling with the group of people.
Yeah, he's kind of interspersed in there, just doing the cute little altar boy thing. We're trying to.
I'm kind of trying to walk into the crowd and ask the child if he can come speak with us for a moment.
Real quick, what the hell is the cute little altar boy thing?
I don't know, like saying hi to people and thanking them for coming to service and.
Like
Can you give us
His
a
catchphrase is, "I'm going to be a
description?
priest."
No, I don't want to. After that initial, why is this happening?
Can you give us a brief description of the boy?
He's probably about 6 or 7, real on the youngish side. Reminds you a lot of Lucian. Says, my name's Yeska.
Very nice to meet you, Yeska. How long have you been working here?
My whole life. I was found as a baby outside the wall. And the father took care of me. He's a good man.
That is sweet. So, can talk to the DM. Can you give me what exactly? Where were the bones interred again?
The bones were interred underneath the church, kind of on the altar side, so at the far side of the church.
So the bones were interred in like the far side of the church, like beneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And did he give us any description of what else down there?
He just said it was a crypt down there.
Crypt.
A crypt that housed the bones of Saint Andral.
Okay. I'll ask him. So, have you been down to the crypts here? What?
No, I haven't.
You have not.
I haven't been to the crypts.
He's a child. I mean, why would he go down there?
Rudolph just kind of scratches it.
Have you noticed a change of demeanor here lately?
I think the father's stressed out. He said the devil can come in the church now. I overheard him the other night.
What was the church like before this general demeanor shifted?
Happy, I guess? I mean, nobody's ever really happy, but this was a cool place.
I see.
It felt safe. I mean, I don't know what my mommy or daddy did, but I was safe here with the father.
Have you seen anyone suspicious or anything suspicious happening occurring during the shift of the demeanor? Do you know any shifty figures that have came in? Any strange occurrences?
I stay at the church a lot of the time, but the guy that works the graveyard kind of weirds me out. It's kind of a, I don't know. His name's Milivage.
Well, what is this person like? You said he is the graveyard.
He gets angry quick. I see him and the father yelling sometimes over stupid stuff. Should be more concerned about the devil not eating you.
Does he come in for the service?
Yeah, he comes in.
Can you tell us anything else about?
He's the one who digs the graves. He's got the shovel.
All right. Thank you. I apologize if it seems like an interrogation. We are just trying to help the church. Thank you very much for your information.
Oh, that's okay, mister.
Just kind of like walking away to the party. Well, this person seems like possibly could be a suspect, but trying to the very act of stealing the bones, the very act of stealing the bones to unhollow this ground, it reeks of the possibility of one of Strahd's minions coming to do it. I mean, if there was a place that he could not go to or could not interact with, then he is trying to oppress the town, and this for sure would be something that he would want to do. But the key factor here is that this man, the one that I suspect, is he was able to come into the church even when it was hollowed, so he could not be one of the Strahd's minions. Hollowed ground. So I'm at a loss for words and at a loss for leads. What do you guys?
He could be one of Strahd's minions. It just means he's not. It means he's still human. If he's involved in the hallowed ground.
I understand, but I figure he wouldn't just send an uncle, right? He would send one of his higher-ups, which I assume would be some of the afflicted.
Let us question this gravekeeper.
Indeed.
I will do the questioning this time. You do not get results.
Massacre.
Yeah.
How terrifying can you be?
Very.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I would find him easily enough kind of perched up on the side of the shady side of the church. Probably just kind of taking it easy for a minute.
Did we get his name?
Milivoj.
Yes. Milivoj.
Can you type that out, please?
I assume it's like this.
Milivoj. Oh!
You were close.
Very close.
Nice.
Alright. I'm gonna finish eating my Dorito so I can interrogate.
That's a pretty epic thing.
Milivoj.
And the ever appropriate one.
Of course it's Steve. Alright, anyways. Ah, good sir, you must be Milivoj, correct?
What do you want?
You see, me and my compatriots here are looking into the missing bones that made this ground hollow. We're just, not saying that you are a suspect, but we're asking everyone. Do you know anything
about it?
Can I make an inside check?
Sure.
Insight check.
And you have inspiration now, apparently.
What does that do?
You can add a die to your
to any attack roll ability checks. Only lasts for 10 minutes.
Nice. Okay. Anyways, can I make an inside check on what he just said?
Can I also do that? I screamed it, but I realized I was muted.
It's an extra d6.
I'm just gonna. Ugh.
Oof.
Not even gonna waste it.
Yeah.
You can't really discern whether he's lying or telling the truth.
No need to be hostile with me. I'm just asking questions.
Rudolph, you definitely tell that he's lying.
I was once again muted. The plot thickens.
The plot thickens.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just dig the graves here.
Now, listen here, you little shits. I will not be talked back to like that, okay? Now you will tell me everything. Would that be an intimidate check?
Probably.
I'm gonna assume it'd be an intimidate check.
I'm down with an intimidate.
Okay. Good thing I'm proficient in it. Can
Ah!
I...
Maybe I can
Wait,
for that one.
wait.
You hit the printed DC, so...
No.
As this is happening,
Enough.
So
guess I'll
look, I'll tell you. The little boy told me about the bones.
What did he tell you?
He just told me the bones were underneath there. I may have slipped that information to Hendrik.
And who is this Hendrik fellow?
It's Henrik Vandervoort. He's the local coffin maker.
A local coffin maker. Okay.
I stole the bones.
You stole the bones?
I stole the bones to feed my younger brothers and sisters. We can't blame a man for trying to get ahead.
I
Who
believe
else
we
would
can.
hear this?
I mean, we're all standing there, dude.
Oh shit! Yeah, I just assumed that I heard it, but
Like,
Yeah, I think we're all there, right?
Well, I know Erebus is with me 'cause he's the homie, but like, where's everyone else at? You know, just
I'm
wondering.
there with you.
I would definitely be.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Would
Also-
be there.
All right, fine. They all heard it. Okay.
So-
anyways.
Who paid you exactly?
It's the coffin maker, Henrik Vandervoort.
Where can we
And-
find this coffin maker?
He's a little west of the market. A really sad-looking house. You'll see it with the sign.
You didn't think it would be a bad idea to steal the bones? They're keeping this place safe.
Like, he told me he'd give me the money if I just kept my mouth shut. I figured that was the end of it.
Does anything seem off about this Henrik?
I think the better question here, Casper, gave it to be say, or to say,
mediocre at best. Just looks like a lonely man.
does he attend the meetings here that go on during the church? Has he ever come into the church?
I've seen him for service occasionally.
Oh.
Nothing spectacular or regular.
Rudolph, you would let me do this one as you don't get results, and clearly I do, so be quiet.
I will not be quiet, but I cannot argue that you do good.
Now then, here comes the question of what we do with you. Milavage, what do you think should happen to someone who stole holy bones from a place of worship?
Well, it's really up to the father, and he's the one who employs me. He knows I don't mean harm. I did it for my brother and sis.
So be it. Then we will allow judgment to be passed through the Father, and whatever that judgment, I shall pass it down.
Okay.
Alright, let us go
Looks at
see
you
him.
lovely.
I force him to go see the Father and commit it.
I have a good old-fashioned confession.
Rudolph
The red-nosed reindeer.
Rudolph commits his whole kind of visage to memory, and then what?
Upon this confrontation, the father would be extremely disappointed at the outcome of this.
What does the Father want to happen to poor little Milavage?
He understands that he has always been kind of a faithful worker and was blinded by the greed of instantly being able to afford better provisions for his family. The father understands, but he doesn't want to take food away from the mouths of his brother and sister, and insists that he keep working.
So no punishment at all?
Finding another person that's a gravekeeper is not going to be an easy thing around here.
What a forgiving
there's
religion.
no. Have you ever looked up Lathander? He's incredibly forgiving.
What's a Lithander?
The Morning Lord.
Why would I
The
look that up?
morning. I don't fucking know. Maybe you're interested in the game we fucking play on a weekly basis.
Well, why would my character know anything about that?
Would I have to do a check for what I just whispered to you, Apollo, or is it just gonna pass? Sorry, fan. Ooh!
Everyone kind of notices that Kasric here is trying to slide the gravekeeper some money. Everyone notices it. He's trying to be sneaky, but you're all like, dude, what the fuck?
How much
He's
money
trying
are
to
you
put
giving
money.
him?
I'm gonna say he's trying to put money in his pocket. You know what? If he's trying to look stealthy about it, I make it seem like I don't notice.
How much
I'll
money
be
is that,
polite.
bro?
Rudolph eyes.
Gastier has repeatedly stated his motives are his own. Let's go see this. What was the other guy again? A
Hendrik
coffin maker?
Henrik Vandervoort. So
All right, let's go kill that guy.
Yeah, let's go fuck that guy. All right, we start making our way downtown towards Henrik Vandervoort. Well, at least Casker does. I don't know what everyone else does.
Yeah. Let's
Onward.
go.
Let's go find the bones of a saint.
Onward.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say he's less than 10 minutes away?
You got about a mile, so about 20-minute walk.
Didn't he say he was west?
No, he's in near the town center in a decrepit house.
You said the market. Market area.
Oh, west of the market. Oh.
Isn't that he's over by that wagon that mysteriously burst into flames, and a tiger jumped out. Oh, so mysterious.
Can we make a slight diversion and go through the town center so everyone else can see?
Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst thing to do. Couldn't be more than a few minute diversion at the very most.
Show me the path y'all would take there.
I got it.
I have an idea. Once we meet this person, I can disguise myself as Milavage and possibly how do I say? Make some sort of story up about how the devil himself wants these bones and maybe bribe him to give them. Maybe someone else can do this.
You do pass a little bit of a curiosity as you come to this point over here. There's along the rows of this buildings that seems intermixed between various shops and like very low-end shops and residents. There's a cramped shop that has a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a bee engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two arched lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see jumbled display of toys, hanging placards, all bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blixie."
Kazakir completely ignores it and keeps going.
The toy shop. Unexpected.
We going towards the town center, or y'all stopping at the shop, or what are we doing?
We're still going towards the town
I
center.
want to peek in the shop if we can, really quick.
Fucking hair.
You kind of pop your head in there, and you see like this rather stout man that is wearing kind of a moth-eaten jester's cap, and as you pop in, he goes, "Hey, welcome, friends, to the House of Blinksies, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child in need of joy? A little toy for a girl or boy?"
What do you sell here exactly? Just toys for children?
You kind of would. He's like, "Yes, I sell many toys. You come see." And right in front of you, you see a headless doll that comes with on the side, it's got like a sack of attachable heads. "I see you see the doll. She is very pretty. Many heads. I sell for 9 copper. You interested? You buy?"
Nah, that doll looks kind of shitty, bro. I'm just gonna walk out and leave.
Wow, you're just an
Okay.
asshole.
Y'all would.
Did you get my whisper, Apollo?
Yeah, you can do one.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll it.
Tell me, were you in the shop though?
Yeah, I decided to follow my stepbrother.
That's such a good roll that I'm not going to say you found anything, but you did see something that was uh, very curious as you were leaving. Kind
Can
of.
you just whisper it to me? I don't want anyone else to know.
Secrets.
Yeah, real good at making secrets with the GM. Unfortunately for you guys. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Alright, I'll just keep that to myself for now. We continue down the road.
Hey, find happiness, friends. And yeah, we go to the town center here, where you would see again. Looks to be, upon further inspection here, 3 men, 2 women, and 2 boys that are all trapped in the stocks.
Can I talk to them?
You can attempt to.
I'm gonna walk over and say hi.
Oh, I can't see you. Who's there? I'm so
What did you do
tired
to?
and
What did you
hungry.
do to end up in the stocks here?
I told the burgomaster his damn festivals are ridiculous.
What's ridiculous about them?
You can almost feel this man staring at you through the mask, even though there's absolutely no eye slots there, as his head is almost turned. What do you mean? What's so ridiculous about the festivals? We've only been having them for blast every damn week for the past 40 years. You don't think it's ridiculous every week to put on this pomp and circumstance saying we're chasing away evil? Ridiculous.
Perhaps.
And probably more so, anybody who opposes it ends up like where I'm at.
Well, you probably should have kept your mouth shut, I guess.
How long are you in there?
Till they let me out. Been here for 4 days. Ain't had a lick to eat. Just the sweat off my face to drink.
I go over to the child and I ask him the same question, or her. What put you in there?
I caught the bear had a big duty head.
And have you also been in here for 4 days?
I've been in here for 3 days. Yes, the other child?
Yes.
We're at the stocks where people are locked up.
And
Thank you for that.
I tried to sneak out of the
popular.
festival, and they caught me. It was boring.
wait, you tried to sneak out of the festival, and since they caught you, landed you here in the stocks.
Yeah. I hadn't had anything to eat in 2 days. I'm
You're,
hungry.
you're not allowed to leave. Why is that?
It was a punishment.
They're in stockades.
It's just the burgomaster said he has to do it because this is what people that go against him do.
So, what happens at these festivals exactly? Can you
Yeah.
explain?
Well, the last one was kind of cool. They went out and hunted a bunch of wolves, and they put all their heads up around town, and That was kind of nice. And the next one should be the festival of the blazing sun. And that's where they build the big sun in the center of the town and they light it on fire.
Ooh, that sounds like.
Yeah, it keeps the evil man away. He's scared of the fire.
Cascade doesn't give a fuck about the people in the stocks and keeps walking.
I guess I'm just confused as to why you're not allowed to leave the festival.
Well, it's required. The Baron says it's all the kids and all the people in the town. You have to go to the festival because if you're not, you're against the town.
I'm assuming Cascade doesn't hear this as he's continuing walking. Let me know if anything happens to me.
Rudolph shakes his head, kind of just sad, and walks off the castle.
So y'all continue on the path here, heading towards the...
Can I, Can you just, like... It's bars, right? So you can just, like... Or is there, like, guards watching them?
There are 2 guards posted in the center of town. They're kind of watching y'all, interested in what you're doing.
Because I wanted to try to, like... sneak at least the 2 children, like, some food out of one of my ration packs.
I don't think they can eat. They have plaster over their entire face. Or entire head.
Oh.
The plaster heads kind of fit into the stalks there, so they wouldn't be able to pull it out to eat.
Wait, so they can't even fucking see us talking to them?
Oh, I can't see you talking, mister.
No.
That is so sad.
Yeah, too bad. Cascade don't give a fuck. Keeps on going down the road. Whistling.
Same here. I didn't even notice this, but holy shit, that's sad.
Well, Cascade and Rudolph agree on something. It's a Christmas miracle.
We'll be back for you. Yeah, we'll be back. At least I will.
So where do y'all go from here, guys?
Towards the coffin maker.
Coffin maker.
Wait, is this the market or is it... I'm so confused. Is the market where we burned down the cart?
Yeah.
Oh,
The fuck you saying we for?
Where
is
we
is the market... This is out of character. The market is where the cart burned. So he's west of the market.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the directions we got, right?
And to look for
we can solve this pretty simply. Can you just ping where the coffin maker is and ping where the market is?
This is the market. So the coffin maker is somewhere around... Okay, where? We start walking and looking at houses trying to find it. You know, we're going like... I don't know where the party is. We're like right here. So we're going to walk...
A business, he'll have a sign.
We walk this way. Do we see the coffin maker?
Are you on the path?
Yeah.
You don't.
Okay. So we move to here. Did we see the coffin? Do we see the coffin maker?
You do not from there.
Maybe we should have brought the other guy with
through
us.
this little alley.
Should have brought Milavag with us.
Yeah.
I can become Milavage at any point, as I'm sure you can as well.
That's not the reason why we should have brought Milavage. The reason why we should have brought Milavage, he knows the location of the coffin maker.
We can ask around town. I'll just start asking random ass fucking people if they can direct us to the general direction.
Cascade just walks west.
You see a guard. I mean, you can pull him aside.
Yeah, I'll pull him aside. Hello, sir. Sorry for bothering. Can you tell us where the location of the coffin maker is? I am looking for a specific man. Hendrik, his name?
Hendrik is an odd duck. You just see it go south from here, though.
Indeed he is. Thank you for the information. I'll go that way. Is there like an identifying feature to these guards? How do we know what do they all look like?
They all seem to be dressed in the same type of apparel. It's like light infantry type stuff.
And are they like serving this Baron that they're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And what was this Baron?
You just know he goes by the name the Baron.
No.
Oh.
I'll ask him as well. I'll ask the guard, I guess, before I walk off. What the Baron's like, or what his name is.
Or if you haven't met him, if you know, you have to make the tribute. So when you gather your sticks together, just take him to his house.
Alrighty, thank you. He does not have a name. I come from a noble family in Washington. I know pretty much all the families.
You call him the Baron. That is his title.
All right. Rudolph kind of walks off.
Asker asks him how many sticks we need for the tribute.
You need to gather a full bundle of wood made out of sticks. That's what we use to construct the giant sun to set ablaze.
Roughly how many sticks is that?
You need, talking about thin sticks, like 40 to 60.
Shit, I only got 5.
I will command Damon to just go into the woods and bring us those.
They're gonna have to be like probably bigger than Damon could feasibly carry with the size. Like,
can I make him do like several trips?
I'm thinking like when we're talking about this, it's almost like a Burning Man display, and therefore these sticks would be probably about in the like 1.5 to 2 feet range to be applicable.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, because they're using them to weave this giant spherical shape together.
Got it.
Can I ask the guard if we can give him gold instead of sticks?
This is not how this works in Vallaki. You have the manpower. You can brace out at the gates and surely gather a few sticks off the ground.
Can we can do so, but I'm afraid we are in a bit of a time crunch. Any way we could pay for some?
I'll say you're a bit in a time crunch. You only got 3 days to gather the sticks. No, I am afraid not. We will not hire that out.
Rudolph smiles politely and then walks off, and then like immediately, as soon as he doesn't see his face, he just looks fucking pissed that he's talking down to Rudolph like that, and then he storms off.
I give the guard a high five and say, "No fear, we'll get our stick."
Oh, I fucking love you.
All right, I feel like I should mention that I have this. Is there any way I can find a criminal contact within the city that can find us illegal sticks?
Illegal sticks. They got sticks with the Illuminati
Granted,
symbol.
none of us have ever even been to this country.
Yeah, but it says I have a reliable contact.
That's usually something you set up before the game, isn't it, Apollo?
Yeah, typically. You don't really know anyone in here. I'm not saying that there isn't one that exists. You just haven't met them yet.
Ooh, spy background.
Well, it says I can get messages to and from my contact. So can whoever this mysterious contact is, can I ask them to get us some sticks?
Well, the thing about this trait is normally when you're building the character, it's something that you piggyback off of as an existing contact.
Damn it.
Yeah, not every background feature works for every campaign. I'm
I
a
just
nobleman.
want sticks.
My background doesn't work here.
We're going to the fucking vineyard. We can get him on the way back. That was out of character. In character.
That's also very fair.
We'll just get sticks on our way back from the vineyard, you fucking fools. There you go.
Y'all would
You bring up an excellent point, Katsuki.
y'all would come up to the coffin maker's house upon finding where it's at, and this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the windows are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds this establishment.
Rudolph, can you do the thing?
I'm sorry? I was gone for just a second. What was that?
We're at the coffin maker's house.
Oh, you're gonna hate me
me.
because I'm gonna have to do that a lot.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah, sure. I'll use disguise self and adopt the visage.
I will play a tune as he changes form.
Doodle-doo.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
Which, as I do the somatic components and everything, slowly, like an image appearing over me, slowly kind of bring my hand down, and I am.
Kastakir just walks to the front door and enters the shop.
I will.
Well, let's put y'all on a map. How about that?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'll talk to the party before we walk in, and I'll say, "Shall I come in at a specific point or anything? Or shall I just stride in with you?"
Casker just doesn't care and walks anyways away from it.
Probably by yourself at first.
Whatever works.
I'm thinking that sorry, the voice went over there. I'm thinking that I could maybe send in Damon with one of you to see what is happening, and then at the right point I could come in. Damon, by the way, for anyone who's stream, Raven.
Well, what's our approach here
Raven
gonna be?
Building.
It's gonna go in and start threatening the guy immediately.
Casker is very far away and is at the front door.
In just
Alright.
a pass-through way. So
No one has opinions. I guess I am following.
I guess we're taking the dark approach. It looks like you wasted a spell slot,
let's
Rudolph. I walk up with
I
him.
will. I guess this has been Erebus right there.
What was
Wait,
that?
no, this is not Corin, right? Who am I speaking to?
Yes.
Oh, Corin.
Technically,
Okay.
you're speaking to the group.
Yeah. So
Except me.
I'll put Damon on your shoulder, Lord Corin, and I'll wait up there.
Casker is in the shop now.
I'll just kind of like a house away. I'll just kind of post up and go into.
Going in as well.
Let me actually
Yep.
mark that spells.
Becky, are you going up with us? Apparently,
Yes.
the necromancer is like a house away.
Yes,
And
I
I-
am.
Believe our cleric fell asleep.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that looks
looking at the
like
stream,
case.
I think. Yeah, well, it looks like she's lying down asleep.
That happens.
Is the front door unlocked?
Oh, Rudolph, I'm gonna have to lock you down.
Huh?
Alright, now you can't cross these invisible lines.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just trying to.
I'm just fucking
Where-
with you, man.
Where exactly would I be in relation? Because I said I was like a house away. Where should I put my figure here?
Just put it on the edge. That's probably the best. Like,
All right.
like that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anyways, is the front door?
Wasn't trying to peek it in or.
There doesn't seem to be a lock on it, but it's definitely not budging.
Can I do a thing that I will whisper to you now? Because you said it's not locked. Do the thing with the door. I'll just whisper to you.
It's not locked, but your spell when you cast on it, you see it like straining against something. Like it wants to open, but it can't.
Perhaps the door is barred.
Okay. Can I just open the door like forcefully?
You can attempt to. You're
What
gonna
would I
need,
roll?
Athletics.
Ugh.
Now, you throw yourself into the door, but it's not good enough to even make it budge. You hear a voice from the inside. We're closed. Go away.
It's probably not the best idea. I can try to open it.
As Cass, would you wish one of us?
I'm gonna start like kind of stalking around the other building, just occasionally going from Damon. So
You're looking through all the windows, and you notice that every single one of these windows seems to be interlaced with some kind of iron lattice work, making vision inside to the building impossible.
does there appear to be a back door?
You see another entrance that's on the other side, over here, just from Damon swooping around.
What is the
Okay,
house
I'll make my
made
way in
of?
that direction, and then I will send a message to Lord Thorn and tell him what I'm, and then go back into Damon.
Send a message to tell me what?
I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. All the windows are boarded up. There appears to be a back door.
It's not so much they're boarded up, it's that, you ever seen, like, stained glass windows where they have that lattice work in between them? Or, like, where they...
Oh,
stuck in-
yeah, okay.
It's kind of like that, to where you wouldn't be able to peer through it because of the amount of distortion that's happening.
Cool. I refer all this. Or
And
not to Damon, to Lord Corn.
There's also an entrance in the back. Let's see. Now, where were we at? I forgot the stack order. Who was going next? They had something they want to do.
I want to try to open the door.
Do the athletics.
Yes.
Beefy lady time.
You got this, Kilo. Yeah.
Yeah, your toad's tough and come crashing through this door, breaking
Damn, Jordan got a
on
plus
the other
5.
side.
Yeah, nice.
And you see a human that's there. He's real kind of old in age, and he just looks at you crazy. He says, "What the hells are you doing here?"
Well, you wouldn't let us in, so we came in on our own.
Are you Henrik Vandervoort?
I am. The places are you
Caster
doing
Kier.
here?
Caster Kier yells at him, "Where are the bones?" And that's gonna be
I
an
immediately,
intimidate
as soon as
check.
that happens, I go out of Damon's vision and I
Ooh.
whisper an incantation, pull up my wire, and I'm going to whisper a message to him, and I'm going to tell him, "Grab the bones we've been made. Go out the back door."
He throws his hands up at this accusation. He goes, "Look, I'm not trying to get any trouble. I was just trying to get some coin, okay?"
Coin from who?
Well, it's a man who wanted me to set something up.
Speak quickly or regret it.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger at this point and approach him menacingly.
You're not even in the building at this point.
I totally am. I'm right here.
Can I
Sending him
ready as
another
well?
message, just in Milovaj's voice, just get out of there. Make sure you have the bones.
He's putting his
me
hands
see
up
where
at this
that-
point, and he's like, "Look, I don't want any trouble. I'll tell you, the bones are in the upstairs. They're just, I wouldn't go up there unless you're ready for a fight. There's a man. He promised me good business in exchange for my help, and ever since then, the upstairs has been rather creepy."
What's up there?
Can I try the back door?
Absolutely, same thing though. It's going to be locked and barred from the
I want to
inside.
try and rush towards the upstairs.
Same.
I'm guessing.
You only see one door.
Can I
we
like,
grab this
chill
guy?
touch?
Because look, I said I don't want any trouble. I'm trying to give you a warning here.
Can we grab this guy and shove him in first as a human shield?
I wouldn't mess with the crates up there. I saw something
I
crawling
use-
into them.
Can I use my dagger and try and force my way through the door? And if I can't do that, can I like use like my chill touch and see if I can force my way through the door?
I mean, it's barred from the inside, so this would be like an
Oh, it's
athletics
barred.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. I'll try my athletics, but it's probably not going to work. We'll see. Athletics.
You're not muscle wizard.
No, I'm fast, but I'm not muscle. But there you go. It's a 15.
You actually, that's what you need to get through it.
Holy shit! Awesome.
You're almost in awe as you open up this room and arranged haphazardly about the floor of this musty L-shaped room. You count them up, and there are 13 wooden coffins.
Oh,
Almost simultaneously, Kiora opens up the door and goes, "Look, I'm trying to warn you. There's vampires up there."
Vampires?
Rudolph is
think-
just, his face goes white, and he is just fucking terrified.
Can
I
I
think we can handle ourselves.
can I grab this guy and
Sure,
shove him in the
let's
room
roll.
too, please?
Give me an athletics for the grapple.
Has sorry for the train, guys. Has what's his name? Hendrik noticed me at this point?
Get in there.
Apollo?
Sorry, I had my mic off. I was coughing there a minute. He would definitely notice you. I mean, he's noticed all of y'all in here.
I'll just kind of say in his voice, like, sorry, a man told me to come get the bone, and I'll just kind of look like I was, doing my own thing and not actually, be with the party.
Rudolph, too late for the gag. Come on. Upstairs now.
God damn it! I dropped this guy's cell.
He opens up the door and goes, "Look, it's the stairs up there. Just please don't make me go."
I'm gonna just put the point of my dagger to his back and kind of like
Erebus, let him
forcefully
be.
push him forward.
You might as well kill me. I'm not gonna do it.
Wait, so I'm sorry. And this is the room. This is the downstairs, correct?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
we need to
downstairs and
upstairs.
there are stairs upstairs.
Well, I'll
Okay,
kind of
guys.
look at. I'll look to the party and say, like,
The man,
shouldn't we?
the
Are we going to
man,
do anything about these coffins?
the man is like
He's a coffin maker.
physically shaking at this point as you're trying to force him up, and he's basically saying, "No, fucking kill me." Like,
Okay, well, are we gonna leave him down here? Because what if he just
I'm
like
just
locks
shouting,
us in there?
Erebus, let him be. We have bigger issues at the moment.
Well, I think I should just kill him because I don't trust him.
Fuck. Kill him. He hasn't done anything wrong. Just let him run.
He has done something wrong.
I
He
said
stole
in
the
character,
bones.
out of voice.
Are we all just charging up, leaving this guy down here?
Apollo,
mm-hmm.
can I cast Cause Fear on Henrik to make him go up the stairs?
Ooh, interesting.
Cause
That's interesting.
fear. You would have to be like as like a wedge between him. You know what I mean?
That
Yeah,
probably
you
is
have
more
to
of a
be.
command spell.
You know what?
Because it
I
makes him
broke-
frightened of you, which means that he can't move closer to you. So you have to be facing the opposite way of the door.
Yeah,
Well,
we,
I can't
we
move
technically
back
have to
now.
corral
So
him.
never mind. Just ignore that.
I have rope. Can I just tie him up?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tie him up. So
As he's tying him up, I'll just throw him my shackles. You don't need to use all that.
oh, we'll do both. We'll shackle him and then tie him up,
Fuck. Alrighty.
and leave him at the base of the stairs as we go up.
Alright, I'm not able to squeeze all of you in before I transition everybody to the upper floor. So, Corin, do you want to open the door that is to the west or the one that's to the east as you're at the top of the stairs over here?
The quarter I have says to the east.
How much? We never went over this, Paul. How much would manacles even weigh?
Probably 10 pounds.
Alright, cool. Because I have 3 now. 3 pairs. So, Jesus Christ, I'm on 30 pounds of mana.
Before we get too quick into this room, as y'all kind of file in and taking the lead of Corin over here, this large, drafty room is strung with cobwebs and takes up most of the upper floor. Stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates marked junk.
Quick, divine sense. Is there undead here?
Absolutely. You sense about
Yeah, I don't
6
think
of
you need a
them.
divine sense for that.
Just making sure.
They're all north of you. In the crates, you can feel them.
They're in the crates.
Can I smash a crate? Just
Can you not do that right now, please?
If they're inside the crates, then smashing them will just be attacking one of them. Kind of what we want to do right now.
yes.
Who's the
just
strongest
a friend.
person here?
It's a tie between me and the paladin.
Oh, you and me? Okay, cool. I guess
No,
I'll
the
buff
proper
myself.
third level paladin.
Who has the most dexterity? Just out of curiosity.
That's a great question.
Because I'm sitting at 16.
You.
Alright.
Also, I'm assuming Elisaria would come with us,
One would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
even though she's like the player
Passed the
is
fuck out.
passed out. Yeah.
1 second, guys. Gotta stir my ramen real quick.
Well, I was gonna do protection from evil and good, but I think I will just bless instead.
Who are you blessing?
I would like to bless myself, Kiora, and Lord Corn.
Damn. Feels bad.
Well, they're gonna be in the front eating damage, so I figure they need it more.
Do you say that that there's undead within the boxes?
Yeah.
Okay. So do we roll initiative now, or do we like get to do an action before we roll initiative, Apollo?
Y'all tell me how you want to do this.
There's
Oh, smash
we don't-
box.
I was gonna say I was gonna rage and then smash the first box in front of me.
Are y'all all
Ditto.
getting into position, or are y'all just letting this haphazardly happen?
we should probably do one box at a time and like surround it so we can like ready stab action or something.
How many
Zapping.
how many undead signatures are there?
6.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure if we try and smash one, the others aren't gonna sit idly by and wait for their turn.
Maybe,
So-
but at least we can try to nuke one down quickly if we can surround it.
So Kiara and Lord Corno just like smashing open crates at this point, or about
We
to.
haven't smashed them yet. We're about to.
Okay, so I'll ready my action to cast Chill Touch. I see.
Maybe everyone in the back, like, situate yourselves first before we start smashing.
Yeah, I'll
I
go
need
up
to
here.
know what y'all are gonna do with Layla.
Probably be in the back and
Keep
be
her in the
hit by.
back. Yeah.
I'll say in the furthest back.
So does that
It's
work?
You
Kinda
should
like
probably
position?
be in the room, forehead.
I
How much
have,
position?
just for a reference, Paul, I have my miniature, at the top of the stairs, but I'm kind of peeking,
Right here.
if that's allowed.
Nah, it totally works. So tell me
I
how this
tell-
goes down.
I'd tell Kiora to go over on this side, to go to the right. I'm going to go to the left, and basically shine a little light on the situation. Is all I say. So it'd be, I'd run over here.
Oh, are you using that?
Yes.
But she's probably doing that on herself.
Yeah, I'll do it on myself.
Okay, so one of you is on one side of the box, and the other one's kind of over here near this one by the wood pile.
Yes.
Are we doing this box? Is that what's going on?
Are y'all trying to swing simultaneously, or what are we doing?
I am going to use radiant consumption.
Oh, and I mean,
Oh, that's fucking dope.
undead will be what I'm protecting.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I will ready a stab with my scimitar.
Radiant consumption is going to be a fucking beast in this game.
Yes,
That's
I
all I do.
smash box.
I shine bright.
Are y'all starting it on Corinth,
Shine
or starting
bright
it
like
on
a
the
diamond.
smashing, or what are
Yeah.
we doing?
Are we smashing first or shining first? What do you
We
say,
should
Becky?
probably smash a
Smash.
box and see if there's something in it, and then figure it out from there.
Well, you can still
Well,
tell
the thing
that,
is-
like, the undead are definitely in these boxes on this side.
Okay.
So which is better,
Let's
the
do this one, I guess.
the single strike or the AOE?
Well,
Probably the
You
AoE.
will your light go through the box?
It's a great question. I don't have the answer for that yet. We'll find out when I do it and what Apollo says.
Well,
If they're in the boxes, I count at least 5 boxes.
as the game just rolled
Smash
initiative, I
bomb.
think I'm going to throw my initiative there. Oof.
Yeah, I'll throw my initiative in the pot.
Sure.
14.
Nice.
Smash box, by the way.
Oh no. Oh,
I think this
no.
was DM's way of saying we took too long and vampires are now acting first.
No, this is just getting us ready, because this, honestly, is probably going to be the way you guys die, so...
That's fair.
Because out of the
Whoa.
boxes come 6 vampire spawns.
So we
Oh,
should
there's
all
one right
roll
next to me, too.
initiative.
Kiora,
Oh yeah, we don't even have anyone with us either.
your attack would hit, so why don't you go ahead and give me that? The
I did
damage for
for
the
8.
play. Yeah,
I've
you
never
did,
heard the
sorry.
DM straight up say, "This is how you're probably going to die."
I mean, I believe there's a few different parts in this campaign where the DM will say that, and plus, this is 6 vampire spawn. We're all level 3. This is, if we did experience-based stuff, this is probably how we'd hit level 4 if we succeed.
They are CR5 monsters.
What?
Which means
Okay.
a single one would be an easy fight for a group of 5, or a group of level 5s. We're only level 3s.
Shit.
So is this a beyond deadly encounter?
It's just the way you guys approached it.
This is probably not winnable.
Oh, how
We
There's
don't
no
fucking know.
fire. pops up. Why don't you give me your scimitar reaction?
Sweet.
And do we have everyone on the initiative? I got 3 of y'all. I'm missing 2. Or missing.
Would I still be able to get off my
actually.
radiant consumption?
Yeah, you
Rudolph
can-
smiles, and he is excited to finally be able to fight what he's been training to fight all of his life.
The necromancer has been trained to fight vampires.
My whole backstory is that I've been trained like to be a magical soldier to fight, like kind of stomp out evil.
Select your token, Rudolph, and roll your initiative. Or did you roll it already?
Yeah, I rolled it earlier. It was a 8.
I like how Rudolph is in the stairwell and not actually in a place to get off a single attack.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was holding my action to chill touch, and I said I was like leaning in. Can I actually cast that?
Yeah, you would be able to reaction that. Probably off of this one right here.
Hooray, so that's the wrong spell. Throw a chill touch. That is a 21. And press the tilt charge button. 8 necrotic. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Your dice say that you do 4 damage.
Oh no. Well, the necromancer's fucking useless.
Your dice say that you do 8 damage.
But it's 4 because they have it.
And that's everybody rolled out. Hey, did you give it a scimitar attack?
I did. It was a 12.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, first one's going to attack.
Did you get the damage from the flail?
I did.
Okay, good.
One of them is going to turn to you, Becky, and we'll do these at disadvantage here. So, let me turn this toggle on.
Has radiant consumption been used yet?
Yeah.
Are they taking damage?
They'd take 3 at the top of their round. 3 radiant specifically.
So this one's going to take the 3 radiant damage, and
oh yeah, on Apollo, I threw the chill touch at whatever was closest to me.
Gotcha. A pair of claws come out as it slashes at Kiora, followed up by a bite.
Actually, if I believe so, chill touch is...
Holy shit!
And those would have been disadvantaged, but the claws would have hit at an 18 for 8 damage on Kiora.
Is this the vampire that I attacked?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is this the vampire that I attacked?
The vampire you attacked? No. This is the one that's in the corner.
Okay.
No, actually,
cool.
Yes, it is. This one is.
Because he has disadvantage on attack rolls at the beginning of mine.
He already
has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Let's see, Corin. Oops. This one's going to lean into you and do the same thing. But it wasn't at disadvantage, it was at normal, so we'll take the 23 and the 12.
The 12 would miss.
You will take 4 since you're raging.
Yar, Var, the Holy
The next
Warrior.
vampire claws and bites at you. That would do 5 slashing from the claws as it connects, but it doesn't really... Oops, shit. Okay.
At who?
That was at Corin there.
Okay.
The one in the corner over here turns to Yukiura.
So what are the odds this is just the end of the campaign?
Pretty high by my guess right now.
So, Tomb of Annihilation next?
Then Tavernus next one.
We haven't even got a single fucking round of combat off, and you're saying
I'm at 16 health.
modules.
I'm at half health, and I'm the barbarian.
Is that right?
Don't worry, on my turn, it's gonna be great.
I'll take your word for it.
Do you think we could make it out of this room and just like lock the door?
So, do we have, because I know from like a metagame level, because you literally told us this is a difficult fight. But do we have any idea that this is going to be like a difficult fight?
Other than the guy warning you downstairs that they're vampires? No, probably not.
It's
Probably
also
the fact
6
we're
of
seeing
them.
this-
Kira sees the amount of them, and she's gonna try to get the fuck out. Like,
Because Andrew's terrified to death, but I mean Rudolph is like,
Yeah,
I don't really know how I
guys
would
just got
act.
hit pretty hard, so we can see them getting wrecked a little bit.
Corin, it's gonna be your turn.
I only got hit once.
I'm going to
That's-
hit the one directly next to me.
Probably if I see Lord Corin go down, Rudolph will probably run.
Alright, let's see how this goes. There's a
By the
14
way,
hit. I doubt
I'm just
it.
moving my miniature around so I can see what's happening because of the lighting or whatever.
Wait. Oh man, 14 doesn't hit.
14
Yeah,
does
14
not
doesn't hit. That is unfortunate.
What do you want Elle to do, guys?
I don't really know what she.
So
She's
move
a
up and throw a
life
heal probably.
Yeah, probably healed Lord Corin.
Whoever's
She's got 4 level
More
1
damage.
spells and 4 level 2 spells. She could cast
She's got
Cure
4 level
Wounds.
2 spells?
She's got 2 level 2 spells. 4 level 1s, 2 level 2s. She could cast Cure Wounds at a level 2 and a level 1.
Probably a second level Cure Wounds on Lord Corin.
And it's
Oh,
a
wait,
touch
you can get
range. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd have to walk up on me.
Healing word.
Has Erebus been hit?
Yeah, by a lock.
You could do the healing word if you're feeling like that.
Healing word would help, and also remember, if anyone gets
Something,
within 10 feet of me, they take damage.
Yeah, let's throw a healing word. Probably the right call.
Yeah.
And then maybe. I don't really know what she do with her action. Just attack, I
Healing
guess.
word at level 2.
Sure, why not?
Level one.
Pops off a healing word. You're going to get, let's see, a life blessing on top of that. No, I don't remember the math.
I think it's 2 plus the level of the spell.
Yeah, so another 3 on top of that, so 8 total, putting you back at 22. 24,
Sweet.
excuse me.
Do you have any ranged cantrips? Sacred Flame, perhaps?
Ranged cantrips, let's see. Yeah, Sacred Flame. Toll the
Do
dead.
that. Sacred Flame, please.
That one?
Yeah, this is the most damage one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, my sheet went wonky there for a second. Yeah, you saved out of that pretty easily. Rudolph, it'll be your turn.
Alrighty, I will stride into the room 5 feet, see the absolute fucking horror that is going on, and the one that is engaged with Erebus, once again, the hand will go black, and it looks like the hand, looks like the skin kind of withers off the bone, and I will throw a ray of sickness at him.
That'll hit.
Righty. Click on the button, yeah. First level. Oh, max damage.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, not quite max, but pretty close. And then he has to make a Constitution save or be poisoned.
Fails the Constitution save.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then I will. I'm just gonna shout at everyone. That'll be my turn.
Anyone who can smite, I recommend
I
smiting
will.
your
I
turn.
will also step 5 feet back into the stairway.
I recommend running
I'll step 10 feet.
at this point.
I
Perhaps
don't
we
think
should
we're
just.
running yet.
I think we should probably just dip.
One runs up to Corin here.
It takes 3 damage, or whatever that's worth.
I forgot I need to be taking those 3 damages.
3 radiant, right?
3 radiant.
Is that being doubled, perhaps? Possibly.
I don't think many things in the entire game have vulnerabilities. I think vampires, there is something less who's radiant with them.
Yeah, like I've looked through pretty much the entire monster manual, and like the skeleton has like a vulnerability, and that's it. There's not a lot
they're
of
vulnerable to
vulnerability.
bludgeoning. I think Rakshas are vulnerable to piercing weapons used by enemies of good alignment kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, vulnerability is very underutilized.
Got some claws and bites coming out at Corin here as the bite will connect to 25.
The bite.
God, that's so fucking dope. You don't have to like, oh, is the GM cheating? It totally just says exactly what it does right there.
That's because I choose to show it to you guys so you know I'm not cheating.
Yeah.
Your HP max has gone down by 4 as well.
Shit.
Which means
Time to go.
you are now at 28 max HP.
Time to go. Well, should I try for one last attack here? Maybe.
I'd recommend smiting.
I mean, once again, guys, like, RP-wise, we really don't know the true power level of these. I mean, we know we're, like, kind of outnumbered.
No, we don't, but we know that people are getting wrecked here.
There is 2 divine hunters here, a paladin and a crusader.
And it's,
also
it's also literally been 6 seconds.
13 to hit?
13
it's also there's 6 of them.
Alright, I'm gonna use my final bardic inspiration to inspire, I guess, Corin needs help.
Corin definitely needs help.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna run.
How many bardic inspirations do you have for...
That's my last one.
Yeah, it's a number...
But how many total? Is it like 2 or 3?
A number...
Yeah, I'm just curious what his charisma modifier is.
I have 3.
You can check the stream.
Opportunity?
Yes, I will take an opportunity attack.
You're gonna take 11 damage.
Fuck. Is that a natural 20?
Yeah, that's why it's green.
Ooh.
Fuck. I really wish I had that protection right now. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
Why is there an F on the screen?
It's F for fucked.
F for F in chat. Here, I'll do it for you guys.
Feel the need to check our fucking chat.
Oh, Corin, you're going to take 16 and go down.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Yeah,
16?
God, Lord Corin's character is fucking epic, and he just went down that fast in literally 6 seconds.
I do a minimum on a swing of like 16 damage myself.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Kiora.
Jesus, man.
What subclass are you?
Path.
We'll do the one I hit before in this.
Okay.
Is it the one with like Divine
You
Fury where you
should
get
run.
the extra D6 when you're raising?
And I
D6
have
plus half your
blessed.
That'll connect.
Yeah, I was wondering how you had that much damage. That's like the only
That'll
subclass
connect.
Yeah,
gives you that much.
that plus rage
okay.
damage, and the fact that I get to do my level in damage for the radiant consumption.
And
Yeah.
then I will
At max
smite.
level, you literally swing for 1.5 times your fucking level. It's great. Max level, you
Yes,
swing.
please.
Let's talk about this later.
Yes, please.
Ooh, nicely.
And then it
Juicy,
should
juicy
be an
damage.
extra 3d8, right?
Yeah, that is 3D.
Yeah, you hit a 1 on one of them.
Oh, you're right.
Let's see here.
17.
Yeah. Well, it's really 19 for the dueling style.
I think
Which
now
one were you
that
hitting?
I've
This one?
This one.
Not the one that's already damaged.
They're all already damaged because they have
Oh.
radiant. Castercure. It's gonna be your turn.
And
sorry.
then hold on, sorry.
No, my bad.
So I'll probably be taking at least 3 opportunity attacks from all 3 of them.
You'll take one moving down. You'll take another one moving another down from there, and you'll take the final down if you move your y-axis one more time.
Lamau,
Yeah.
fuck.
So this really is the point when it actually would be smart
So yeah,
for
3
everyone else to begin to run.
when I move away.
Alright, Alright,
Since
Becky.
Corin's down,
Just-
I'm
Oh,
not doing
wait, they're all
constant.
disadvantaged.
They're all disadvantaged, yeah.
Alright, here's the second portion
Just-
of the rolls.
Apollo, just a logistics question here. We can move through each other's spaces, right? Like if they were trying to run down the stairs
Yeah.
where I'm at, could I
Yeah,
like
you just
press my body up against the wall?
You just can't stay
2
in
hits?
the same spot. Yeah,
A
Becky.
5-foot space actually is pretty big.
Yeah, I know that. Like literally, it makes sense, but I just didn't know if in the game.
You
Yeah,
would take.
since Corin's down out doing the AoE damage, I think they might have regeneration because I know full vampires do.
Alright, can we just let the combat happen, please?
By my count, if we take the proper and base them off of groups of 3, you would take 8 from the initial, and then you would take 8 from the second, leaving you at 1 hit point.
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, you just get my
sorry.
turn.
Jesus,
Cass.
whoever that is.
All right, Astrikir is gonna be a bitch, and he's gonna go here, and then fucking here, and then right here, and then he's gonna cast Crown of Madness
Invisibility?
on this person.
Oh,
That'll help.
So they must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
that's great.
Fucking end my life.
The
See our
DM
It's
fight.
only
That's
a
just not fair.
The
It's
DM
only a
is on
20. They don't
fire.
even have a bonus.
DM's on fire tonight, y'all.
DM is on fire tonight.
Cascade moves one more, and then cowers in fear for the first time in his life.
What's wrong, Castrick here? I say.
This one stumbles up being poisoned and makes the disadvantage melee attacks, none of which connect with Becky.
It's fine.
Another one moves in, does the same thing. Ah, lucky.
I think
Third one moves in.
I hate to be that guy, but I think Becky needs to roll a con save
Oh,
for,
wait.
for her protection. That it's the only thing keeping her alive right now, to be honest.
I mean, that one takes me down, yeah.
Everyone just make a fucking break for it. Run for the hills.
We can't even save Lord Corin or her either.
This one dashes and moves up.
Opportunity attack?
Oh, I forgot about L right there. No. He'll dig his fangs into L then.
Thank God.
All of the holy characters are just dying.
It's 8, 4, 12. Just 8 for L.
We could have took like one down, maybe, but
Yeah, like the whole party could kill like one of these.
I didn't remember vampires spawn were this powerful.
Where is L going, y'all? What would you like for her to do?
Level 2 healing word. Level 2 cure wounds.
First of all, you can't do that. Second of all, it'd be best for her to run to disengage and run.
I mean, you can
I think cure wounds and run.
me, and then, yeah, right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because she's a life cleric, too, right?
Yeah.
Second level cure wounds on the paladin, and everybody fucking books it. Yeah, I can make another character. I can work through my fucking laundry list of a backlog.
Oh, who says y'all are getting out alive?
Whether they all live and we continue, or whether there's another campaign next week, either way, I can work through a backlog. Don't fuck with me on this, Apollo. I got hundreds.
I love it. Okay. I'm trying to dig through
My
this
brothers
here.
are gonna fucking get a hoot out of this.
so thank you for everyone joining the stream to witness our TPK.
Alright. A level 2 cure wounds coming at Becky.
I mean, I think the only one left is that person diversion. I think everyone else is just us.
which would be that's 13 plus you get another 4 on top of that for the life bonus, so that's 17 life.
You're alive.
So
Becky,
if
as your mortal coil comes back into your body, you leap to your feet, screaming bloody murder, as if you've seen an abyss on the other side.
God, get me out.
Now, does L move away?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
As far as possible down the street.
Absolutely.
Probably move to right there without ending a Rudolph space. She's going to take an opportunity attack from the vampire.
Just one. That's gonna be okay.
Can't kill Layla's
She's also
character
pretty
when she's
healthy,
not
too.
here.
Yeah, she's pretty healthy, and also she has pretty high AC.
That'll take us to Rudolph.
Just
Rudolph is very kind of torn. He is excited at the prospect of wanting to fire at these guys and destroy them, but is noticing that pretty much everyone is going to die. So he pulls back on the glove, ready to cast another high-level ray of sickness, but decides against it as he looks at Kasric here, who he kind of thinks to be the most ballsy and hardy member of the party, and sees that he's shivering in fear. And he
I'm not shivering in
casts-
fear, goddammit. I'm making a tactical retreat.
He
That's how you really feel.
reluctantly pulls back the glove and instead casts invisibility on him and runs. Invisibility on himself.
Okay. So for all intents and purposes, you have vanished.
2. Yeah. Actually, press spell.
Now that is simply your action.
Yeah, and then I'll use my 30 feet to leave.
So 10 will get you to the bottom of the flight of the stairs.
Well, I have 30. So can I continue to go?
Well, what I'm saying is 10 gets you to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
By the way, there's
Yeah,
still
20
a
to move.
there's still a bound
I
gravekeeper guy, the coffee maker guy at the bottom of the stairs. So maybe the vampires will
Yeah.
slow down to eat him if we can make.
Yeah, I'm terrified. I'm fucking running. I don't care. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I'm at. By the way, I actually do have another spell slot remaining, but I just wiped up on that. I do have another second one.
Erebus, what do you do?
All right, I'm gonna use my 10 points of lay on hands for myself.
Putting you at 13.
Yeah. And then I will use my last first level spell slot and cast Healing Word for 4 hit points on Lord Corin. You're alive!
You know, this is just going to be all of you. I'm just going to shout all of you run and smack one of these guys upside the head.
And then I will dip down the stairs as well.
Do me a favor real quick. Just give me a death save, because I totally forgot to have you make one.
Oh, shit.
Corin.
You get a +4, by the way, from Bless.
You should be able to just click death save, the word in your sheet, and it'll roll it
Can
out.
you gain benefits
Wow, almost a
for
crit.
death saves?
Yes, it's a saving throw.
It's even
I
programmed.
think
I thought there
there's
was like no modifier.
I think someone actually gets like proficiency in death saves. I think it's like death monks do or something.
Yeah, but DM, can you gain benefit? I mean, like once you go down, is Bless still benefiting you, or is that just gone?
Yeah, as long as I have it up.
Yeah,
As long as you're not the caster.
The person concentrating on Bless.
So like, if I was if I cast invisibility on someone, and they went down, they'd still be invisible.
Yeah,
I believe so.
that'd be real
I
hard.
thought
They'll be invisible where they went down.
I thought for sure that like once you hit 0, like everything goes away.
No, it's not like a purge or anything like that. There's still, I mean, in my mind, that's how it works. So
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna run down the stairs. 10, and then I can make it down to the bottom. I presume.
let's see. That'll take you to 25 feet of movement. And your last 5 feet will be blocked by Henrik.
By the. Okay, yeah. Can I go this way, diagonal?
Nah, you can't pass through the solid walls like that.
Okay, that's fine. Could I just stand on top of him?
Not really.
I mean, he's on the ground tied up. I could just like stand on him.
You could give me an athletics check at advantage and attempt to push him out of the way. I'll give you that. How about that?
Okay, do that. There we go.
Ah, you pushed him out. He kind of collides into a coffin. Cusses you a little bit.
Well, he's gonna be cussing a lot more about when he sees what I'm about to do to him. So.
Kiora, where are you headed?
I want to disengage,
Mm-hmm.
and is that so? How
That's
much?
your
can I
action.
move? That's my action, yeah. But that's how much is that like movement speed?
No, you just won't
30
be able
feet.
to dash. So,
Cool.
Do you guys know if there's any other feat that gives you a +1 bonus to intelligence that isn't E9?
I don't believe there is.
Yeah.
Check. Give me 1 second.
Wait, you're an elf, right?
Yep.
Can I
that's
share
like-
the space of others in the party?
Because I'm at 19 intelligence, so I kind of get a feat, but
Like, could I get where Cassica is?
Elven accuracy. Elven
Yeah.
accuracy gives you a +1 to either dex or any mental stat.
really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Let me pull that up.
I'd forgotten you're a half elf.
I'm not a half elf, I'm a full elf. I'm a
Oh,
high
full
elf.
Works too. Also, linguist.
Truth.
If you want to get more languages, you can get +1 intelligence.
Can we talk about this after we escape the vampires?
Yes.
Yes.
Please change that to the proper answer of if.
So will I have to stop here? Or
you wouldn't be able to go
Okay.
through Layla or occupy their space.
true. Okay. I'll stop. Yeah, we'll
Alright, Cass, what are you doing?
I move. Was it 10 feet to the bottom of the stairs? I'd go down the stairs and exit.
That would be 15 from the top of the landing there, putting
Okay.
you
Just waiting
right
for that.
over, yeah, for another 15
Okay.
movement.
I'm gonna go. So this is 30 feet of movement right here.
You have 15 remaining.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go here, and then here, and then here, and then I'm gonna take the dash action, and we'll go 5,
I'm gonna say,
10,
wait, help me to get
15,
this guy up
20,
the stairs.
25, 30. Then I'm
Okay, he's already
outside.
gone.
So now
He's
I
already gone.
safely wait for my compatriots because it's sunny out. Well, it's daylight. So.
It's overcast.
Is
Yeah,
it?
we'll see what happens. I stop there.
One coming up to make an attack against Kiora at disadvantage. Does not connect. This one climbs onto... Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Climbs onto the boards here to give you another swipes at disadvantage thanks to your lovely little spell there.
I think it went down when she went down, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Becky. I'm just.
No,
kinda
it's fine. So I would have taken 10. Well, the first claw would have hit.
Yeah, you would have taken 10 from that.
So 10.
You may have saved Layla's character though. We'll see.
God damn.
That's a nope.
I've never heard a DM so openly talk about our duels.
Alright, Becky. You got the ick.
So, Will they come back as vampires?
That's a very good question.
I swear to God, if we have to fight Vampire Lord Thorin, we're fucking dead.
Just all the radiant becomes necrotic.
That would be super. Radiant consumption flip.
Layla's
If
gonna
Lord
take
Thorin is the
5.
only one to die, I'm gonna be so upset.
Like I said, I got a backlog I can work with.
Elle's gonna... I don't know, should she disengage or should she try to...
Does she have
Yeah.
like one more
Healing
healing?
word?
Yeah.
Disengage,
does.
run.
Healing word. Yeah.
Vex.
Okay, so healing word. As a bonus action. She's got one more level 2 spell slot. You want it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's going to give you an additional 4 on top of that, putting you at 13.
13.
You are prone with a vampire right above you, though.
Fuck.
And we said she's going to try to disengage.
Yeah. Run down the stairs.
Okay.
This is going really well, guys.
Well, it's going
I
perfectly,
mean, it's going better than it could have went.
all according to plan.
Oh, did I skip you, Corin? I did. I'm sorry. Why don't you go ahead
You're
and go?
good.
Back alive.
Should I try and fight or should I try and run? I'll listen to whatever.
You should
else.
try to run. The worst case scenario,
Jump out a
the
window.
guys by the stairs might turn around.
You know, I actually was thinking that same exact thing. I was gonna say I'll rage, disengage, and literally like run and jump out this window over here.
Lord Corn's badass, but I think he's fight or flight sense will kick in.
Can you jump out a window? The fall damage might kill you.
It's 10 feet. It'd be a D6 at the most, and with resistance, I take half damage. So I
Is
can
it
take the
10
most
feet?
of 3. I have 4 hit points.
Here's the thing, though. It's not like these windows are open. They're entrenched with that iron lattice work, so it's going to require some kind of DC for you to get through.
Also, my entire fucking roll 20 locked up. Give me a second.
Do you think, man?
I'm
I mean-
honestly watching the stream to watch our deaths happen. It's kind of fun.
I'm a barbarian, so I have a lot of strength. I'm proficient in athletics, and since I'm raging, I have advantage on athletics checks. So I
It's
can
true.
try and see if I can dive through the fucking window.
Are you going to forgo the disengage action and chance it?
Would that require an action to go through it?
Mm-hmm. Generally, anything with a check would require like an action like that.
I don't think you really have a choice.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to forego the disengage. So let's see.
How many hit points you sit now?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I believe I'm currently at like -10.
Hit both of those hit?
Well, the first one would take you down.
Yeah, both of those hit. My AC is currently only 15.
If the first one would hit, then the second one would have disadvantage. Or, I mean, advantage.
No need to fish for it.
He's dead.
I'm not trying to take his soul away.
Like I said, I can work through a backlog. I'm fine with this. Death happens.
I still have to get through this, though.
Kiora could still possibly get away.
Possibly.
I also still like the fact that these vampires basically just saw me try and dive for a window and just like held a claw out as I ran by.
Was I removed from the initiative order?
It's quite possible when I change layers.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, because I should be going next, because I was at 8.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Go ahead and go then.
Alright, well, I will dash as my action, and I'll fucking run.
Do you want to help me with this
Nope.
this guy?
Never
Oh,
looks
okay.
back.
Okay.
Rudolph,
It
run.
actually looks more.
Naruto running the whole way.
Actually looks
Gets the
more
fuck
like
out of there.
this
He
to
thinks
you
that
guys.
he honestly thinks that his entire party's dead, so he's just running away for his life.
Well, you saw Cassier make it out.
He doesn't think you're gonna make it out.
Wait, what? They made it to here? What the?
1, 2, 3,
they dashed.
4,
Oh, okay. That
5,
means they
6,
can't attack. That's good.
7, 8,
But it would have happened after your. Did you say you're the? No, that was
9,
Rudolph.
10,
Okay.
11. Yeah, 12. So I'm in 12 spaces. I'm already off the map.
I'm not in initiative either, actually.
Where were you?
I
At?
Naruto run, sweat pouring down my face, and I never look back.
I want to say I had a 7, but I could be tripping. Let me see.
Go ahead and take it. I'll allow it.
Okay, well
As if
then
they
I will.
come
I
down.
will. I will run. I was gonna shove this guy up the stairs, but I think I'll just take off.
And Cass is gone.
Well, it was a fun game.
Claw and bite at Layla. Does 7 damage.
Oh wait, was I skipped? Wait a minute.
You can give me a death save.
I'm
wait,
alive.
no, you're
Layla.
alive. I forgot.
Yes.
Well, she's got like
I
13 hit
forgot.
points.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix that.
No, that's fine. Use your team.
Still alive.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, I forgot. You're
We really should
you're
have tried to pull
currently
you back into
prone.
the stairway.
Yes, I know.
You're unable to stand up where you're at, though.
I think.
Did you just play dead and hope they chase us?
Yes.
That's a valid strategy.
Can I protection from evil, like, and still play dead?
That would require talking and moving, Becky. I think they'd know.
I think you can either give me a performance to play dead, or you can give me the protection from evil.
I'll give you the protection from evil. Undead.
And you just stay prone.
Yeah.
You should probably try to get out of there because they know you're alive now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll stand up, and that's half movement.
You can't stand up because you got a vampire. You're gonna have to move first.
Oh. Fuck.
Crawl forward, stand up, and
crawl
run.
forward.
Forward and stand up.
Okay. So you would take 1 opportunity attack.
That's fine. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
By the way, can you guys hear that sound every time that I mute myself?
Still hits for
What
8.
sound?
Okay, good.
It does.
It makes a sound when you mute yourself, and I was wondering if everyone could
Okay.
hear it, because I would that'd be extremely good.
Cass is gone. Alright, this dude would take an actual attack.
Wait, are you standing up and moving more, or
No, I already did. I moved here and then stood up.
you moved up, back into the room?
Yes. They're chasing anyway. I just saw 2 run past me.
Those missed. Those missed. Those missed.
You might as well just start watching the stream so I can actually see the battle map.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I want to
Oh,
see
that's what I'm
what's
doing
going
at
on in
this
the
point.
room.
The last one gets you.
Yep, and down again.
did I? I left off of L again. Whatever. L gets out. They immediately start sicking on Vandervoort over there, and
Yes.
they would be distracted at this point. You four have scattered towards the annals of town. It's probably about like 5 p.m. at this point.
Can we burn this place down?
Let's get to that next week. It's about that time for me
Okay,
to call it
okay.
quits.
Good game.
Damn, we'll even have a
Wow.
funeral for the
So,
funkies.
Funeral pyre.
So Apollo, do we
whole
roll new
house,
characters? If so, I'm perfectly fine with this.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I'll set you up some
Same.
sheets.
God damn.
I am gonna hold on to them though.
Cool.
I just want to point out that it's been 3 entire sessions, and I have yet to pick a single pointer.
Shut up! Shut up, Andrew. Fuck off. Fucking lazily sitting in the back, you bastard.
Oh, I'm not lazily. I'm
Well,
purposefully doing that.
We get like
I
part
got
of the
16
doors.
decks for a reason, baby.
Burn the
So-
thing down.
I got a quick question, Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
Could I possibly play a revised ranger?
We'll talk about revisions, and I'll see what you have to say. How about that?
Sweet.
To those that joined the stream, thank you for watching us in our near-death antics tonight. And as always, it's always
Yeah.
fun playing with you guys. So thank you for coming out.
Yep, good times.
Always fun being.
Can I play a turtle now?
You can totally play a turtle if you wanted.
Yes!
All right.
So how
signing
many
off the
people
stream.
exactly died?